think it's going. Oh, things are happening already.
Surrey-bot has arrived.
Thank you, Saribot. Thank you, Saribot.
Stream elements has arrived.
Excellent.
Nyung 4 Deacon 3 at 420 has arrived.
Oh, really? Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Is that Yun that I heard joined? Neo. It was Neo joined. Excellent. Nice to see you, Neo. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. All right, let's do a test and see if everything works. Let's see. Great, we already got a couple people on Twitch and one person on YouTube watching. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm sending some test messages and so on, but we'll get this feed going in just a moment.
Oldman Fallout has arrived.
I hope I have. Okay, great. Everything's working. Alright, let's post our notifications and start this thing. Oh, I see a bunch of people on TikTok are coming in. Welcome, welcome to TikTokers. We are about to start. Give me just a couple more moments and we are good to go. Okay, last steps. It says to say, Jarvis, I'm ready. Well, not bad. Jarvis, camera right. Not bad. Okay. I think we're probably good to go at this point. We got everybody on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. We got people on every single platform watching. Welcome, welcome. Guys, how does my voice sound? How does the music sound? How is everything? Are you seeing everything okay? Is everything good? Let me know what you're thinking there in the comments as we get this thing started. Hopefully everything is fine. I think there's one more thing to do, which is I think we have this song on repeat. So let's put it to random. And let's go with a random. Okay. All right, gang, here we are. Gosh, I hope everything's working. So here's what we've got, everybody. We're just starting Baldur's Gate 3. Who knows what we're going to do here? I don't even have a character in mind. You guys can tell me in the comments if you want. Oh, let's turn down the volume of that music a little bit too. Hold on. Okay, there we go. All right, so what do we want to do? Balanced or tactician are probably my two best guesses. I wouldn't do honor mode. Let's do balanced or tactician. Maybe my thinking is we start on balanced, and if the combat is too easy, we upgrade to tactician. That's probably my best guess. If you guys think something different, now's your chance to speak or forever hold your tongue. I think we'll start with balanced. And let's go from there. Let's see. Start. Hold on. Get that music down a little bit so we can hear this. Hopefully you guys are hearing this just fine. Hello, TikTokers. Welcome for coming in. That's Lizelle. We'll get her in the game later. Gross. That's weird that didn't work. I have a meme that should trigger when I say the word gross. Reset tutorials? Sure. Let's try that again, though. I just want to see why it didn't work. Gross. Wow, it just doesn't work. That's so interesting. Gross. Huh. I have some memes that should pop up when I say things or do things, and they're not popping up, and I'm not going to figure out why. Let's not even worry about it. But anyway, so for those of you watching, we've just started, brand new character, don't know what we're going to do here. Let's just see what we can do. I don't want to play an origin character, so we're going to have to play our own thing. Race? Oof, I don't know. Let's see. I think I'm going to want to do someone who is charismatic but can speak to animals, speak to critters, because I do want to unlock everything in the game that I can. So, I mean, Druid or Bard would probably be the smartest because that kind of unlocks everything. You get all the talky stuff, all the music stuff, all the animal stuff. I wouldn't be great at fighting, but... I mean, maybe if I'm a druid. You know what? Hold on. Let's see what we have going on here. I'm a little worried that I am not tagged properly because this is the first time I've done a BG3 game. Let's just make sure. No, it's all tagged properly on Twitch. What about on YouTube? Is this tagged properly? Oh, it's not. It says goofing off with Fallout 4. Let's say Baldur's Gate 3. And then let's see if it's properly categorized down here. Okay, Baldur's Gate 3. Good. Okay, that's a little bit better. And then let's also just switch from entertainment to gaming. And great, save. Okay, I'm feeling a little better about that. And oh, it looks like we've got someone. Cheyatua on TikTok says druids have a lot of great crowd control spells. Yeah, I mean that's not terrible, right? Like it's probably my best option right now. If I usually play with my girlfriend, my son. They bring in characters that are going to balance me out, and right now I can't do that. I've got to come together with whatever I can pull together on my own. So that might be a not terrible idea. Then I guess I need to figure out what race goes with druid best.
Thanks for the follow, Cheada on TikTok.
Oh, thank you so much. Cheada is how it pronounces it. That's kind of a nice pronunciation, Cheada. Okay. Well, welcome, Cheada. Welcome, everybody. We've got people watching on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. Magic can't put you to sleep. I mean, that would help me to be a character who can stay up and fight more. Longsword, short bow, longbow. I wouldn't mind being an elf. High elf versus wood elf. Heirs of the magical Feywild, high elves value magic in all forms. Even those who do not study spellcraft can manipulate the weave. I can do a firebolt as a cantrip. Or my movement speed increases. Dang, I'd rather have the firebolt. I bet you get firebolt as a druid anyway, so it probably doesn't matter. But Cheada, goodness gracious, I already can't pronounce it. Cheada says, "Ha, it's a play on my first and middle name." Got it. Okay. Well, welcome. Okay, so we could do the high elf. That's not terrible. And also, let's get the music back up a little bit. Okay. We're going to go with high elf for now, even though that might be silly. We'll see. A cantrip. Interesting. So when I become a druid... Okay. We might have to jump back and forth here, because if it's going to be redundant with the druid, that's going to be a problem. Let's see what the druid gets. Cantrips. Shillelagh. Thornwhip. I love Shillelagh. I don't love Thornwhip, though. Can I swap that one out? I can't swap it out at the beginning? Alright, well, I guess we won't worry about that for right now. Getting Firebolt from my race is probably enough. Hey, Neo's here. Neo on Twitch says, my friend says hi, by the way. I got pretty much a watch party in my VC right now. Really? That's so cool. Well, welcome, Neo. Welcome to all your friends who are watching. Oh, I can call you Che for short. Oh my God, thank you so much. Hey, that's going to be so easy, so much easier. Okay. Well, welcome, you guys. Welcome. Okay. Here's where I can change my cantrips. Well, I don't even get Firebolt, so it was smart to do that then. Okay. Shillelagh, yes. Thornwhip, no. What else do we get? Resistance, Produce Flame, Poison Spray. Okay. Obviously, Guidance. Did I do that right now? Guidance and Shillelagh, yeah. Okay. Good background for a druid. Yeah, you're right. Chase says, yeah, it's much easier. Yeah, absolutely. It is. Thank you. As a druid, I'll assume that I have better skills with the wilds and animals than I do with cities and people. So because of that, I don't think I want to do something like pick the noble background, even if it would be awesome. I probably don't even want to pick guild artisan or artisan, however you pronounce that. I don't think I want to do that either. I wouldn't want to do soldier either. Okay, so those are all things I should avoid, but Outlander's interesting. I get athletics and survival. What does an urchin get? Sleight of hand. I don't like that. Folk hero? Well, the druid's already going to get animal handling and survival. Why would I... This is athletics. The druid's already going to get survival. Acolyte? I mean, now that's interesting. Okay. So, let me see if we can pop up a meme real quick here. It's what Himmel would do. No, that doesn't pop up either. What would Himmel do? That doesn't pop up either. Man, all my memes are broken tonight. What is going on? I have SpeakerBot up and running. I have StreamerBot up and running. Okay, who knows? My thinking is I was going to make a pretty good aligned character, and picking Acolyte with Insight and Religion might not be terrible. So I think I'm going to start with that. And then go from there. Wisdom is starred because it's the most important ability for my class. Got it. Intelligence is what is powering my cantrip. So I probably shouldn't leave that at 8. I should probably bump that to 10 at least. Maybe even 12. Dex, Con, Charisma. Dang, the problem is I really like all these numbers. They're all actually good. I don't want to change any of it, but I have to change intelligence. What if I bump this down by 1? That gives me 2 points. Can I then bump intelligence up by 2? I can. Okay, so if I start with this, you guys, even numbers work out great. And then when I level up, I'll get a feat to put 2 points into an ability score, and we'll dump them into wisdom. And that'll get me to an 18 wisdom. So this character isn't amazing, but is pretty okay. Nature, religion, animal handling, insight, perception. Yeah, that seems all right. Spells. Let's see what we got. Cure wounds, entangle, good berry, thunderwave. Well, thunderwave is interesting, but no. We definitely need speak with animals, so I've got to get rid of something. Cure wounds, entangle. Entangle's probably the most likely one for me to use or to get rid of right now. Entangle and Goodberry. Let's put in Speak with Animals. Oh, Long Strider's really good. Fairy Fire is great. Gosh, how... Okay, we have to get rid of that. We have to put in Fairy Fire. Dang, Ice Knife is great too. I kind of want that instead of Thunderwave. All right. Does the crowd have any opinions before I move on from this? Do you guys... Should I swap Thunderwave out and put Ice Knife in? Or am I good like this? I've got the cure spell, but it's not the bonus action one. It's just the full action one. I'm not supposed to be the healer. I think that's fine. Yeah, we'll go with this for now. We'll go with this. Let's take a look at edit appearance. I mean, that's very pretty. She's a little too perfect. I don't know what we can do with this, though. Chris says, it depends on how close you want to be, I'd say. Chris, here's my thinking. And I gotta say, I'm not the best player at this. I usually stream Fallout, and I'm extremely good at Fallout. I play it on the hardest mode, and I install mods to make the enemies harder on me. But here in Baldur's Gate, I'm not the best player. And I've got this running on normal mode, and then we'll upgrade to Tactician if I start to feel comfortable. But so I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but here's my thought. Playing a druid, I want to be far back from the fight when I'm not in a wild shape form. So I need like ranged attacks and so on. And then if I wild shape, then I would want to get up close and personal. So I'm kind of going to be a switch hitter, I guess. That's my thinking right now. Chris says, this can be as hard or as forgiving as you'd like to play. Yeah. Yeah, this could get real rough, but I'm going to try and keep it forgiving, at least at the beginning, since I don't know what I'm doing very well. Oh, God, she's got freckles. She's so cute. Okay, well, maybe we do that. I don't know that I need to look at other faces. Okay, I think this is all from a mod that my girlfriend installed. All this extra hair stuff is girlfriend stuff. Chris says ice knife is decent longer range for being far, as it slows them temporarily. Oh, it slows them too. Yeah. You know what? Maybe I should switch it to ice knife. I didn't you're right. It makes a surface that slows them down. Or does it? Maybe it even spills them over, if I remember correctly. Is that right, Chris? I think that might be the case. All right, let's see. Well, wait, but Thunderwave does have the advantage, and it enables you to knock people off ledges and stuff, right? That's also interesting. Oh my God, no. What the heck? Oh my goodness, these scars are terrible. That one's actually not too bad. Wow, I really am not a fan of how they implemented scars in this game. I wonder, is this base game or a mod? I'm not thrilled with this. Oh my goodness. Mr. Handy! Mr. Handy is coming, and Persistent Druid has shown up. Everybody's on TikTok, though. There's tons of TikTok people. Welcome, welcome, TikTokers. Chris says, yes, that's correct. Persistent Druid says, to be honest, if it's your first time, play a Charisma class. Chris also says, if we have a blast effect, it does a blast effect with a small radius around it. Okay, okay. Chris says, scars are base. Okay. Mr. Handy, it's good to see you. I hope you're having a great day. I apologize, Mr. Handy. We will not be fighting any Mr. Handys today. There will be no Fallout today. But we are going to goof off. We're going to find something good to do here today. All right. Well, gosh, I think I just don't like any of them. You know what I think the problem is that these scars look like they're like borderline fresh. Like that just looks like a cut. That doesn't look like a scar. These look like they happened yesterday, 2 days ago. All right, we're gonna dump those. Mr. Handy says, damn, haven't played Baldur's Gate in a good year or two. Yeah, it's been a while for me too. You know, Mr. Handy, I tried to start up a game like a month ago with my girlfriend and my son. And I think there's one live stream that's been archived on YouTube of us playing Baldur's Gate 3. It was really hard to get them back around for the second playthrough, third playthrough, fourth playthrough. Scheduling issues got to be really bad, and I just decided I want to do something different. So I'm just going to solo it. We'll see how it goes. Persistent Druid says, Charisma gets a lot of skill checks done and gives you a lot of options. Mr. Handy says, single year, not 2 years. Okay, yeah, I get what you mean. You haven't played it in a year, yeah. Maturity. Oh my goodness. Their implementation of maturity is pretty bad too. Oh my goodness. Okay. Maybe we don't mess with that. Let's not mess with any of that. She's cute. It's fine. Okay. Check her voice.
Where to next?
No. That is not right.
What was that?
Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Hells. Something.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
It's opened.
More of those wretched things.
There's
Oh, these
magic
are-
keeping this chest sealed. Where to next?
What was that?
Okay, that's a little better voice. All right. So we've got the girl, but we wanted to go back to this. I don't think I'm going to follow Persistent Druid doing a complete charisma build like a bard, but I do think Persistent Druid does have a point. I'm going to do a lot of the talking, and I think somewhere in here there was an option for, maybe it was the background. Insight and religion. Doesn't one of these give you a better option for talking? Maybe entertainer? Performance? Deception, sleight of hand? Persuasion. Okay. So if I were to switch my background, I could get a persuasion boost. Oh, it's a big boost too. Dang, really? +3 to persuasion. +5 to insight? +3 to persuasion, +2 to history. Why is Guild Artisan so incredible? Dang. Oh, thanks for the likes. Hey, it's Che did the likes. Thank you so much. I don't want to do Guild Artisan or Artisan, however you say that word. Let's see. Sage, Soldier. Nobody else is going to have Persuasion, right? It's only in 2 of these. Survival. That's Persuasion, that's Persuasion. Animal Handling, Survival, Performance. That's it. These are my only 2 options if I want Persuasion. I have to do the Guild Artisan. Because there's no way I can be a noble and still be a druid. It doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, and I did say I was thinking about taking the ice knife instead of Thunderwave. Okay. Alright. That's probably a good start. Che says, you're making me want to hop back onto BG3. Yeah. I know. I'm just starting this. I could end up live streaming this for months. I have a friend, Life of Chai, who also streams on Twitch. And she's been streaming Baldur's Gate 3 kind of ever since I met her. I met her like 4 months ago on Twitch, and she and I have been streaming back and forth and helping each other out and raiding each other and doing things like that while we're doing all the live streaming. And the whole time that she's been streaming on Twitch, she's been doing, I think, either Oblivion or Baldur's Gate 3, same character the whole time, although she's pretty close to the end game now. The whole time that she's been doing that, I've been playing Fallout 4. So this is kind of interesting. As she's wrapping up, I'm starting. Character name. What are good character names? Let's see. I do like going to like fantasy like naming websites. I'm on a website right now. Let's see. Fantasy name generator. Female fantasy name generator. Sure, female. Give me a female link. Oh. Well, I don't know if I like this generator, though. Let's see. What does it come up with? Elowin, Seraphina, Lysandra, Iolera, Neris, Callista, Vespera, Morella, Thalassa, Zinnia. I hate them all. Oh my goodness. I hate them all. Zanked has shown up. Zanked on YouTube. Zank, my longtime friend, has shown up. He says, Baldur's Gate 3, what type of game? Evil, good, or prawn? Man, I wish prawn, but... I think we're probably going to go with good. You know, I was trying to get my my meme stuff to work, and it wasn't working, but I will show you guys. I do have this little Himmel pop up here. I was thinking about modeling it after Himmel. And to speak to what you're talking about, Zanked, in case of prawn, I did have a second Himmel meme, which was this one here, which is when he's so upset that some other person got to see his girlfriend's underclothing. So Himmel, very prawn, very pro porn. So I think I'm probably going to go for a Himmel game that's very, I don't know, fun and flirty. So let's see here. Elf female create. Elia is pretty cute. Gosh, I don't know that I need to go any more than that. I like Elia. Che says, Fallout 4 is an awesome game. I have many hours on that one too. Really? That's so cool. Che, I have about 6,000 hours on it just because I do settlements, right? Like settlements can eat up dozens and dozens of hours if you just keep doing settlements. But I've done 2 characters on this live stream. I did one character named Murder, and he was literal murder. We just had him murdering his way through the Commonwealth. Got him up to about level 60, and the game started to stutter and crash, so we quit out of that one. Started a new character. Her name's Cherry, and I've been doing Cherry for the last 5 streams, and I thought time for a break, so that's why we're here now. Zank says, there's always mods for that. Yeah. Well, we'll see. All right, I think we're going to go with Elia, and then let's see what you guys are saying. Che says, wow, 6K, that's amazing. Settlements definitely take up a lot of time. Yeah, they do. Ooh, that is spelled differently from what I saw. How did I do it wrong? Oh, I see how I did it wrong. I'm not going to fix it. I like it like that. See? Okay. We need a guardian. Tiefling, human, Gith, dwarf, elf. So this is a little bit meta, but I'm not great at this game, but I have done it before. I've played it to the end, so I know who the guardian is. The first time you play the game, you have no idea what the guardian is, and you're like, why am I making a second character? It doesn't make any sense. But I know who the guardian is. So I think this time around, instead of just randomly creating a second person and being like, I don't know why they're here, I think what I'm going to do is actually try to make it make sense. So, can we do anything with the guardian? Let's see. Ooh, do we really not get a lot we can do with these guys? How do we manipulate the appearance of the guardian, you guys? I don't want her to stay like that. Randomize appearance, maybe? Oh. Boy, when they say randomize appearance, they sure mean it, don't they? Oh, this is brutal.
Shadow Dancer 4700 has arrived.
Shadow Dancer has been announced! John Wick has announced Shadow Dancer's arrival. Holy cow. That is amazing. And you said, Chris says right side top goes, Shadow, I'm so glad you're here. I was just asking for, Shadow and Chris. The reason I can't see it is because all of your comments are overlaid on top of it, and I can't see a thing. Okay, I got it now. All right, there we go. So let's get back to Elf. Let's take body type 1, and let's see if we can we do anything with this? High Elf is fine. Wood Elf might be nice too, although, wow, she's green. She's green like an orc. Is that correct for elves? Okay. General. Well, she's got the same exact face I do? That doesn't seem right. Woo! Some of these faces look like their parents should not be making babies. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. What's happening right now? Isn't it supposed to be this crazy? I don't know if this is how it actually is base game. This game's been modded a lot. In fact, this game has been modded by the very person who just came in and got announced. Shadow Dancer is the one who wanted this game modded. So my game right now is running very modded because of Shadow. Hi Shadow, I hope you're doing well. Shadow, all these people have gigantic foreheads and they look like they got punched in the face, and then the face like caved in like a cartoon and never popped back out. I kind of feel like a cartoon character. They need to like put their thumb in their mouth and go like pop their face back out. They look so bad. Shadow says, I don't know what to tell you, I didn't make them. Oh my goodness. Okay. You know, part of the problem might just be that I don't like the color of the eyes. Maybe if I calm down the eyes, the rest of it will be okay. They're kind of like beady little eyes that they give you by default. Well, maybe we can just fix that. Oh my goodness. These are such ugly faces. Oh, wait. That's not... Oh, she has a pretty profile. She's not terrible. Am I wrong, guys? She's actually kind of lovely. Shadow says, some of the faces look a lot better when you style the rest of your character to match. Yeah. Alright, well, you guys are seeing that I have this section called Jaws. I believe this is another Shadow Dancer thing where I think what we're seeing is it's supposed to be hair, and it's called Jaws for some reason. But it's different hair options. I don't know that I want to change the hair, though. It looks kind of nice. Shadow says, that's one of my favorites. Wait, Shadow, what's one of your favorites? By the way, Shadow, I don't know if you saw this, but Zankt is here. Zankt is in the chat. He's on YouTube, but if you look on screen, you'll see the Zankt is here, too. It's kind of neat. I do want to give her some maturity, though. She should definitely seem older and wiser than my character. Gosh, I hate how they do maturity. She just looks like somebody was carving lines in her face with a chisel. Like, what? Okay. I mean, I can give her a little bit, and it's not terrible. Ugh. Ugh. All right. Maybe we go with that. Let's see here. Body art, don't care about. Eyes. Elf gold. I guess that's okay. My problem is skin. Is there a skin color I can do? Is that under... Let's see, what is this? Female.
Remarkable.
Oh, that's actually a good voice for her. Maybe under subrace? No. Under makeup, is there hair color? No. Or not hair color, but skin color. This is hair. Scroll down in general, probably. Yeah, let's try that. Identity female. Jaws. Oh, there is skin color. Thank you so much. Is that Chris? Thank you, Chris, on TikTok. All right, let's see here. So right now it's wood tone 4. I just don't want her to be green like an orc. Is there like a tan color maybe, since I made her a wild elf or a wood elf? That? Oh, that's horrible. Dang, don't they have like a tan color? Oh, okay, well that's... That's not terrible. That's not terrible. Maybe I'll go with that. Okay. Well, so we have a bunch of people watching already. We got 5 people on TikTok, 3 people on Twitch, 1 person on YouTube, which is probably Neo.
Life of Chai
Thank you,
has
Neo.
arrived.
What? Life of Chai just got announced? Life of Chai is here. Life of Chai is here and says, I'm lurking. She says, my queen Shadow, and I'll be back. All right. I was just telling you guys about Life of Chai, and then she shows up. That's so cool. All right. Before I hit venture forth, let me do one nice thing for the people that have come into the chat. I have at least Life of Chai and Shadow that have come into the chat, and maybe even Neo. Let me just see if any of you guys are still here in chat. Let's see here. If I do Neo, does that show up anything? Let's do Life of Chai. What do you do? At Life of Chai? There we go. Neo is here. So let's do exclamation point SO Neo. Okay. Did that work? Let's see. It did work. Neo was doing Minecraft last. Then let's do a shout out for Life of Chai. Does that work? It did. She was last playing Baldur's Gate 3. That's what I'm playing. And then shout out for Shadow Dancer 4700. Does that work? Baldur's Gate 3. Okay. We shouted out all the people in my chat who are streamers. And then let's hit Venture Forth and see what we can do. Thank you guys for watching. And here we go. Oh, and let's turn down the music too a little bit while this is running. Let me know if that volume's too high or too low for you guys. Mr. Handy. This guy doesn't. Oh. The Wilhelm scream. The Gith Yankee. The Gith. Run, bro. All right, let's read your comments now that that's over. It's Lizelle. Hey Shadow, if you're still watching on Twitch, would you check and make sure that Kuba just got banned? Woo! Best origin story in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Batman. Am I right? Oh goodness. Okay. Let's see what you guys were saying while all that video footage was playing. Mr. Handy says, I love having a tadpole shoved in my eye. Zank says, I wonder what will happen. Che says, Mr. Handy, same. Zank says, oh, I hate it when they take out the owl mail tower.
My head.
Chris says, honestly, I can't get enough tadpoles. And then Kuba started spamming ads. And Shadow says, Saribot took care of it. Oh, thank you, Shadow. Okay. Well, thank you, Saribot, too. But, okay, great. I appreciate you. Thank you for checking. Okay. So, we're doing really good. We've just started. It's a brand new character. And there's a body. Let's see if I alt, do I get to see the body? I do. Okay. So we're probably going to alt-tab our way, not alt-tab, but alt our way through this. So let's grab him first. Gets us an amethyst. We'll take it.
Dead. Good.
Can we get up there? We should also probably look at our character and just see what she has on inventory. What was the default for a female druid? Let's try this.
Not everyone made it out alive.
Okay. Oh, I'm so excited, you guys. One of the toughest things, because I've twice now tried to live stream Baldur's Gate 3 with friends, family, and when you have like 3 or 4 people in and playing with you, they can all crosstalk, and they can all do different things at the same time, and you can find like a whole area will be looted before you do anything because you were talking to your audience, right? And this time going solo, I should be able to do everything that I want in the order I want without having it like gear shouldn't vanish out from under me while I'm talking to you guys. So I finally get to do all these rune slates without missing anything from them. So I'm really kind of excited. Let's try it. Tell me if you guys don't hear this. The rune slates are kind of quiet, but if everything's okay, we'll go for it.
Visions project into your mind. A nautiloid hurtling through the plains, resplendent with psionic energy.
All right. Chris says it sounds good. Excellent, excellent. And I just realized I turned down the music for while the video is playing. We're going to turn it back up a little bit here. So there we go. Let's take this. We're going to add it to wares. Maybe it's wrong to add it to wares. Maybe there's something cool you can do with it, but I just don't know what it is. And a bag of holding. A bag of holding? Shadow Dancer, did we put this in the game from a mod? I'm almost certain there's not supposed to be a bag of holding at the start. I mean, I'll definitely take it, but that's a little OP, probably. I'm not complaining. Some fire.
What's hiding here?
And a chest. We'll take the gold. Sure. I can select it, but it doesn't come with a description. Let's see. Just brine bulb. Okay. All right. So, we got through this upper level. I don't think there's anything we can do out here. Like, it won't even let me go out here. Yeah. Let's come back this way. Can we get up on this level, maybe? No, we can. Let's do this. And try that. Alchemist Fire. Okay, we got our first throwing item. Great. Oh, a bunch of you popped off. Let's see. Zankt says, are there bags of holding anywhere in the base game? I don't know. Shadow would know if she's still in chat. She's in chat. I see her posting. We'll see what she says. Shadow says, normally, as long as you read it, you get any benefit a readable item has, and you can safely sell it off. Okay, so that's about the slates that I was getting. Excellent, excellent. Neo says, wait, oh my god, I just realized you shouted me out. I zoned out. It's fine. I just shouted out a bunch of people who are all streamers on Twitch.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Probably,
Someone else got out.
probably what I need to do is, you know, now that you guys have seen, I just started to set up, it's kind of rudimentary, but I just started to set up this announcement system. So if any of my mods or VIPs come into the channel, it shouts them out. It says like, Shadow Dancer has arrived in a John Wick voice. Probably when it does that shout out there, it probably needs to do a shout out automatically in the chat as well, but I haven't built that yet. I'm not hurt. I don't need restoration. Let's save. Oh. I hit the hotkey for saving in Fallout. That's not going to do anything here. Let's try that. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. You guys, I hope you are having a great night. This is Saturday night, right? Am I wrong? This is Saturday, isn't it? Yeah, it's Saturday night. At least for me, it's night. I guess it depends on you guys, wherever you are. But if you guys have been paying attention to the world over the last couple of days, you will know that if you look at the news right now, if you go look at like the front page of Reddit, if you go check up on things anywhere right now, it's a nightmare out there. It's a nightmare. All sorts of bad stuff is happening everywhere. And when I say bad, I mean like literally bad, like murders and wars and awfulness. So I just wanted to say, I am very happy that you guys are here and can hang out with me for a little bit, because I just want to avoid all of it. You know what I mean? Like, this is my break. This is my break from all the insanity of everything. So I'm just going to have fun tonight and just goof off and try to not think for just a couple hours about the insanity of the world. And hopefully it works. Anyway, here we go. Illithid record.
Images of goblins, their habits and histories flash into your mind.
All right.
Thanks for the gift, Chayada on TikTok.
Oh, that's so cool. I got 15 times you're awesome? That's so nice. Thank you. Che, you're awesome. I appreciate you. That's really nice. Che, I was telling everybody on my last stream, I have this program called Crowd Control, which lets people manipulate the games that I play. I didn't make it, right? Somebody else made it, and lots of people play with it. And it lets you do things like drop monsters into the world or make a fight harder on the player, that kind of thing. You can even do crazy things like black out their screen so they can't see what's happening for a couple seconds, and they try to keep playing through it. But we try to implement that for TikTok, and it integrates in with the system that you just used, Che, where you buy little bits, and you can give someone like a single, like you give someone like a single heart or a single whatever. But it turned out it was kind of expensive. The way I implemented it, it was like you needed 99 good games or something like that in order to get one thing you could put in the world. And just in case anybody's watching and you come back later for my Fallout streams tomorrow, the next day, we have revised that, and the next time we do crowd control, they'll be pennies. They won't be dollars. It'll be like one single rose will let you control the game for a moment. Anyway, let's stay with this game for now. Here we go.
A schematic of a nautiloid flashes into your mind. Nerves, sinews, as much living being as ship.
Yeah, Che, it was actually really fun. We did it 2 times with Fallout 4, and the first time we did it, it was nice. Like people would throw in like a zombie or something. It was fun. Not a zombie, a ghoul. But the second time we did it, I got into the fight down in the bottom of the ArcJet Labs thing, wherever the Brotherhood of Steel wants you to go in Fallout 4, so you can retrieve some special thing. I don't remember what. And when you go in there, there's all these synths that will fight you. And then everybody watching the stream, they started to send in robots and ghouls and everything. And it was just like a bloodbath. There's just like bodies piled everywhere. I tried to live through it and I couldn't. I killed like over 100 dudes and finally they got the best of me and I died. Then I started over. They sent like another 100 dudes at me. I lived through the second time, but it was wild. It was wild. Anyway, let's do another rune slate.
A feeling penetrates your mind. An anomaly, one like ourselves, unconnected from the whole. Caution.
Oh, I bet that's the brain we're about to get as a friend. Maybe? Am I wrong, guys?
Worlds beyond worlds flash before your eyes. Empires of a grand design, traversed by ships just like this.
I guess it could also be that that slate was foreshadowing my guardian. But I'm just trying to think of like a mind that's disconnected from the rest like we are. And that's either the brain or the guardian, as far as I can tell. Chase says, oh gosh. Mr. Handy says, mainly because half of the mods were garbage. Wait, Mr. Handy, what are you referring to that was garbage?
Mind flayer horticulture.
I think if we click on this, we can get closer up. Kind of interesting. Apparently, mind flayers like aquariums.
1,000 years of humanoid history. Elves, dwarves, humans, and more flash behind your eyes.
We'll take that one too. Okay. We can't mess with the books there. If I hold down Alt, nothing lights up. Let's come over here for now. Mr. Handy says, oh, I guess it didn't load. I said I have over 100 mods. Oh, it might have loaded, but it might be so far back that I don't see it. But okay, yeah. You said you had over 100 mods. 100 mods for BG3 or 100 mods for Fallout? Fallout 4. 100 mods for Fallout 4 is nothing, right? Some people have 2,000 mods for Fallout 4. But 100 mods for Baldur's Gate 3 is a lot. Mr. Handy says on Fallout. Okay, okay. Shadow says, I missed the very beginning of your stream. Are you playing Tav or Dark Urge? I think I'm playing Tav. Is Tav the opposite of Dark Urge or the non-Dark Urge option? Non-Dark Urge option? I'm Shadow. Here's what I was telling the rest of the crowd, and I don't think this works. But let me try it again. What would Himmel do? Nah, none of my memes are working tonight. It's so annoying. But Shadow, I was thinking of this. I was thinking of playing this. So that's kind of what I'm gunning for right now. Mr. Andy says, I'm still putting more mods on. I ain't stopping until I have 1,000. All right. Load them up. Make that game crashy.
Doesn't do anything.
Brain in a jar. A humanoid brain alive and in perfect condition. Suspended in oh my goodness. Cerebrospinal fluid. Wow, I actually pronounced that. That's wild. Okay. Well, who do we have here? There's a dude named Murnath. Apparently we know his name even though we haven't talked to him. That's cool. Let's save. I keep pressing the Fallout button for save. Let's save and let's say hi to him. He twitchy though.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us.
Jarvis, camera right.
Exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return.
Who am I talking to? Man or brain?
A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
You sound afraid. Why?
The enemy. So many enemies.
I think you're past the point of saving. What can I do? You know what, you guys? I have... Shadow and I, when we were doing a dual stream of this, or shared stream, where we were both playing together for Baldur's Gate 3 and trying to live stream that, we did do a really fun thing, and I think it's already integrated in here. Is it there? Yeah, I can start community polls for dialogue. This only works on Twitch, doesn't work on TikTok or YouTube. So if you're on TikTok or YouTube, you just hang out and watch and enjoy the show. But if you're on Twitch, we can start polls for big dialogue options and see what the community wants to do with the character. I'm trying to play a particular archetype or character, though. I want to play a relatively good person trying to do good things. It might be interesting if we open it up to the community and everybody votes to be the most evil, horrible thing possible. And then I could try to recover from that. Or maybe the community goes, no, just be good the whole way through. We'll see. I don't think I'm going to start a poll right now for this, but it's interesting to see the option is there. I guess it's turned on and ready to go, so we might do that in a little bit. For now, I'm going to say, what can I do?
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
Let's take a look at our bonuses. I think if you hover over, you can see your bonus. But this one, I can do just a plain D20 roll. This one, plain D20 roll. This one, +2. Let's just try the Dex option and see what happens. Ooh. Oh, I'm scared this is not going to work out. I know if you do investigation, you actually get a little bonus if it works. I wonder if there's a penalty if it doesn't work out. Like, do things go badly? Let's see. All right, let's try. We're going to try investigation to try to get us a bonus on the actual final pull of the brain. And hopefully it doesn't go awful. All right.
You notice edema, a swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull.
Okay. Break the skull, a d20 plus a d4. Dex d20 +2 plus d4. Okay, so we did it right. We did the insight. We now have a little bit of extra bonus. Is that true? Maybe. Advantage. Use the highest roll. And I'm at a +3 and a plus d4. Oh, that's clearly the best option. Let's try that. We'll go with the 12. All right.
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient, should it prove a threat.
Why would I rescue it just to destroy it? Let's spare it.
Free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
What's at the helm?
The brain tenses, as though querying an unseen
We will not survive here. We are needed to navigate. We are needed to leave this realm.
Okay, we're being summoned apparently, or at least the brain is. What should I call you?
Us. We are us.
All right, let's go.
To the helm we go. We are going to the helm.
Okay. I saw somebody was talking about this particular moment in the game. They wanted to play Baldur's Gate 3, and they thought it was going to be like a fun Dungeons and Dragons romp, like Lord of the Rings, like fantasy. And right here, as they were working on getting the brain out of the dude's head, they were like, I suddenly realized, like, this is just gross. It's just sick. It's just, everything about this is disgusting and awful. And it's not a fun Lord of the Rings romp. It's some kind of hybrid science fiction Dungeons and Dragons weirdness with evilness and demons and devils and blah, blah, blah. And it's gross and awful. And they bailed out, like, right here. And I was like, dang, you didn't even have your first fight. You didn't do anything. You bailed out here? Like, this is so early for bailing out, but they were basically inconsolable. They hated everything they saw. They thought it was just terrible. Which I think is a shame, because boy, this is an early spot to give up on the game. I don't think there's anything we can get up on the edges. I could be wrong. I don't see anything I can get up here. I don't know if I can even walk up here, can I? It won't even let me get up here. Yeah. Mr. Henny says, well, the brain kitty is very, cute. Yeah. Having a brain kitty is wonderful. All right, let's take a look at our gear. Everything is sparkling. Let's turn off the sparkles. Okay, what do we have? 2 potions of healing, Revivify Scroll, Amethyst, a bunch of slates. Every slate is marked for selling. An Onyx Gem, Amethyst Gem. Let's mark these for selling too if we can. Add to wares. Add to wares. You have money and an Alchemist Fire. For my weapon, I have a quarterstaff and no ranged. All right, well, we'll do the firebolt that we selected at the beginning in character creation. That'll be our ranged. Our ranged is going to be at the firebolt. And there's actually one thing in the backpack. What's that? It's 40 days of supplies. Okay. And this doesn't have anything? Doesn't have anything. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's go. So I guess the dragons are still fighting out here. You know, I was telling this when I was playing this game with my girlfriend and my son. We were talking about this, and we are trying to figure something out because there's 2 kinds of Gith in D&D. There's Githyanki and Githzerai. And at the time we were playing, I couldn't remember which was which or what they did. But I know a lot more now. And Githyanki are the ones that are in the game. We're about to meet a Githyanki. She's going to be up on this ledge in just a moment. We're going to meet a Githyanki. But there's also Githzerai. And Githyanki and Githzerai both used to be humans tens of thousands of years ago. And over the course of millennia, they've evolved to be very different. They're planar humans. They were enslaved by mind flayers thousands of years ago. And living in the planes in space, essentially, has modified their bodies, changed how they work, changed everything about them. And one of the things that's interesting is they had this split where Githyanki parted from Githzerai because Githzerai basically wanted to become evil. They were evil. They wanted to take an evil route through the universe, which was kind of modeled after mind flayers. It was like they wanted to dominate. They wanted to dominate and take over everything and everyone. And then there were Githyanki. And Githyanki are not the good guys. They're typically aligned neutral, but they are the good guys in one sense, which is they split from Githzerai, and they were like, no, we're going to find a way to stop the Mind Flayers. And they've been fighting this like universal war against Mind Flayers forever. And they now have all these things they've evolved to help in the fight, like the Silver Swords and their alliances with dragons and so on. So it's just kind of neat. It's kind of neat, all the details. But anyway, let's read some comments, and then we're going to meet this Githyanki girl. Zankt says, I wonder what that player's reaction to Bear Topsies would be. I know, Zankt, right? You're talking about this innocent player who is like, I can't believe that Baldur's Gate 3 is so gross. I think they would have flipped out at that too. Or, you know, there's also Mind Flayer sex in there too. There's some tentacle sex in this game as well, so plenty for them to be disturbed about. Zankt says, to be honest, when I saw that in the promo, it did make me reconsider buying the game. Really? It made me consider buying it. Not because I'm interested in that, but because the moment I saw that, I was like, oh, this game wasn't built by committee. You know what I mean? Like, this game was not run through HR and got approval processes to make sure that everything was PC and tolerant and wonderful and blah, blah, blah. Like, this game, they just made whatever the hell they wanted to make. They didn't care. Anyway, all right, let's save and move forward. Here we go. Oh, I like her freckles.
Abomination. This is your end.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Oh. My head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
What made you think I'm a thrall?
We carry Mind Flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, Mind Flayers.
We're turning into Mind Flayers? There must be something we can do.
We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. As for that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
Oh, it's happening. Okay. Hold on one moment. I have got to find my combat music and turn off the regular music. There we go. Okay. You guys, I'm doing a small experiment, and it's a bad experiment. We won't keep doing it. But basically, I went onto YouTube's creators section where they have a ton of free music that you can use. It's not copyrighted music, or they don't assert copyright over it. You can just play the music in your games, and there's no copyright strikes. And I found tons of, like, I don't know, medieval music, adventuring music, that kind of thing. And so I'm running my own little soundtrack here to go with whatever we're doing. I'm probably gonna have to stop that little soundtrack pretty soon here, because it's gonna be a pain for me to go back and forth between battle music and regular music and battle music and regular music. I don't have a system for that yet, so I just manually switch. But it's fun to try for the start, at least, just to make it a little different from regular Baldur's Gate 3 games. All right, we've got a brain. Let's have the brain attack. Poor brain, you missed. You had only one thing to do, and you missed. And your only option left is to jump, so we'll just have you end your turn.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Okay, right now it's my main druid. I don't want to do that. Let's do Lizel first. Lizel, kick some butt.
You bow, or you break.
Yeah, that sounds right. Okay. Lizel, that's what I wanted from you. Alright, you start on your way. There isn't anything else you can do, though. You can do second wind, shove, dip. Oh, can I dip? Do I have any... I don't have anything dippable around me. Shoot. Oh, that's not dippable either. Alright, rats. We'll end our turn there. And let's try the druid. Okay, the druid's the hardest one because the druid is my new character and I don't know what I can do with the druid yet. Let's take a look at the character sheet. Okay, I've got my 4 spells. I've got some cantrips. I don't care about the reactions. Let's take a look here. Let's blow this up a little bigger. And let's take a look at my options down here. What do I have other than just cantrips and spells? Do I not have Wild Shape as a druid? Not yet, at least. Is that the case? Shadow, I don't know if you're still listening, but if you're still listening, tell me about the druid. Do I not get Wild Shape at the beginning at level 1? Or am I silly? Edge shove, help, dash, improvised, throw, disengage, topple. Yeah, I don't think I get it. Alright, assuming I don't get it, let's try some... let's just try our firebolt. Oh! Well, that worked better than I thought it would. Okay, never mind. I guess we're doing fine. And I get 2 void bulbs. Throw this alien bulb at a target, and you can pull in nearby objects and creatures. We'll take it. Let's move over here to help out.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Enter. Okay.
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle.
Well, thanks.
Now, to the helm.
Oh, okay. First, let's pick up all the loot. That sounds like the best idea. Hand axe. What was this? Incinerated Mind Flayer? Nothing there. Imp. This guy's got a scimitar? We'll take it. Oh, I hate it when they don't close after you take all. That's annoying. A crossbow! There we go. Some ranged attacks. That's what we need. Some gold. Mr. Handy says, I gotta go. Have a good night. Mr. Handy, you have a good night too. Are you East Coast? Is it like really late for you? But thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a great night, and I will see you next time around. I'm actually, Mr. Handy, I'm really glad that you stopped by, because I'm not sure, but I don't think I've seen you in one of my streams for a couple streams, so it's nice to have you back. Have a good one, my man. Okay. What are we missing now? Are we missing anything? Let's hold down the Alt key and see if there's anything we didn't do. Oh, there is some stuff we didn't do. Okay. Wait, what's going on? Thank you. Okay, where was that dude that we didn't get to? Over here. Hand axe. Okay. So, I don't know if I even need this, but let's try it, just to try it.
I feel better.
Ship won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
Okay. Alright, let's get up here and let's assess what we've got now. we've had our first big fight. We've got a bunch of loot.
Let's be on my way.
Let's just see. Oh, it's saved. Okay. Let's just see if there's anything we can do before we go into the next rooms. Okay, it's saved. Let's take a look. Let's just do a tab real quick. Okay, so she's got a long sword and a short bow. I have a quarterstaff and no range, but I did pick up a light crossbow. Can I do this? Not proficient with simple weapons or crossbows. Okay. So guys, I think we might have a small cheat here that we can do. And it's not a real cheat, it's just I know a thing. And that is, when I made the character, I noted that elves get longbow and shortbow proficiency. And so it says here, druids do not get simple weapons or light crossbows. I don't have any ability to use this. But I do believe that if I steal Lyselle's shortbow, I think I can use her shortbow, and I think she can use the crossbow. So I think what we're going to do is swap right now. Let's take this down. Bring it over. Can I? Yeah, I don't have any problem using this. Let's put that in. Okay. And then she can have this. Good. And other than that, I don't think we have any really good weapons. I mean, I think we're just starting the game. We're pretty weak right now. So there we go, by type. Okay. I don't think I want to change anything at this point. Like, this is probably good. So let's close. Let's save again. And oh, we got new people on Twitch watching. Welcome, welcome. Nice to have you guys. Okay, so let's go through the sphincter. Here we go. All right. Well, I guess the first thing is right here.
Gauge machinery. I can make no sense of it.
You can make no sense of this machinery. Push, push, push. Sigil, sigil, sigil. Let's try sigils first.
Another mystery. Can't read this script.
Okay, I failed to read anything. Now, Lyselle just said she can't make any sense of it.
Waiting. I crave.
But if I take control of her, does she get checks too? Failed.
Make this out.
Failed.
Sigil. What might it mean? A sigil I cannot make sense of.
We didn't make sense of any of this stuff. She was not kidding. She's not good at this. So I just have 3 unknown buttons. I don't think I'm going to mess with the buttons. Let's leave them alone. Let's have my character talk to this guy.
Have a word.
The man isn't dead, but he's totally unresponsive.
Wait a second. Who's this? Oh, no. Okay. All right. You guys, I was just... This face gets reused. This face is the face that is used on the dude we find with the dwarf. In about an hour in this stream, we're going to find a dwarf, maybe 2 hours in the stream. We'll find a dwarf laying on the ground with 2 people standing above him, standing over him, looking down at him, going like, oh no, brother, are you okay? And one of those 2 people will look like that dude.
But he's totally unresponsive.
But it's just coincidence. It's not actually that dude. This guy is probably going to be dead by the time we're all done with this. Let's take a look at this other person.
Life flickers in his eyes, but he seems totally unaware of his surroundings.
Okay. What else do we have here? A backpack. Let's try it. An agate and some gold. Add to wares. Let's take the backpack too. Nautiloid tank. Examine. The dark, oily liquid inside this tank pulsates slowly, keeping time with your own breath. Alright. Well, let's not mess with that. Let's take a look at this next thing here. What is this? Touch. There's nothing else we can learn about this other than to touch it. Okay, hold on. Let's talk to this person first. They're noisy.
You! Get me out of this damn thing! We have no time for stragglers.
Look for a latch that might open the lid. There's no time to get out of here. Go look around. There must be some way to get it open. Let's try one. Let's look for a latch.
The construction is too alien. Nothing looks familiar.
This ship is crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger?
I'll look around.
Try that contraption next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me in. Hurry! Please!
Well, she's telling me to mess with the contraption. Let's mess with the contraption.
The console appears dormant.
Look for a switch or release.
The mechanisms are completely unrecognizable at first. Then you spy an empty socket.
Hit the socket.
Nothing. The console remains dormant.
All right, let's leave.
Whatever fits in that socket must power this thing.
Okay. What do we have over here?
These boots have seen everything.
All right, we got another slate. Let's see what that's got.
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
I want to try something interesting. Maybe it's not interesting. I just want to try it, though. This slate's talking about a Githyanki blah blah. And we have a Githyanki with us. So if I move my character back, and then I take control of the Githyanki, and I make her listen to it, does she do anything about that? Let's just see.
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
Pick up and add to wares, I guess. A dark mind. What?
Nourishment for the geef.
Oh, that's so interesting. So when we picked up the slate, she got the same message that my main character got, but she didn't have any commentary on it. But when I went to the brain in a jar, she actually said that it's nourishment for them. That's so interesting. Because if your main character does that, I don't think she says anything about it. I've picked up those brains before and been like, I wonder if they do something later on in the game. Apparently, they're just for eating. That's the first time I've learned that. Okay. A necklace. And requires a key. All right. Well, we'll see if we get a key in the next room.
Objective noted. Within reach.
Oh. All right. I guess we don't have to fight that little dude. Let's try that again. Let's come through. Start with the dead thrall. All right, we've already got a key, so we're already doing better. We'll go back to that chest in a moment and deal with the key and the chest. Let's come to here. Lysel has interesting commentary, so I'm gonna keep using Lysel for a little bit on this ship, just because if she's gonna provide good commentary, I want to hear it.
A dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
Okay. All right. Let's see what else.
Perfect.
She didn't say perfect. She said perfect. So if we push this, we perfect something. That's interesting. Oh, there's an Eldritch rune that we haven't heard. Can we... Take all.
This must fit the device near that pod.
The Eldritch Rune fits the device near the pod? That's interesting.
Securing. Mind flayer food.
Never heard those lines before. I love it. Okay, this is definitely from Shadow Dancer, who was in the chat earlier. This is definitely a mod. This is Faerun Colors, a set of complementary dyes for a better role-playing experience. This is from a mod. My girlfriend, Shadow Dancer, loves to alter the colors of her armor, and I'm pretty sure that's from her. So we'll take it. I don't do much messing around with the colors and stuff, but I might do it once or twice. We'll see. Okay. This says to perfect something. And the question is, do we want to perfect something on an enemy's alien ship? What does it perfect? Shadow's still watching, and Shadow has posted. Shadow says, no, I just want to look pretty. All right. You know, it's funny, Shadow. I just realized something. I made a female character, and I didn't even think about it. I think because in Fallout 4 right now, my main character is Cherry, a female, and I think that when the option came up on screen to make a character, it defaulted to a female, and I just immediately thought like, oh, well, we can make her cute, and then I was off and running. It didn't even occur to me, like, this is my main character. I now have a woman that I'm representing instead of having a man representing me. So it's kind of funny. I didn't even think about it. I just did it. Okay, but back to the problem at hand. Zank says, flick it. Zank, I don't know if that's commentary on the fact that I made a female, or if that's a commentary on this device here. I'm going to hope you meant the device, and here we go. We're doing it. Place your hand on the console.
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Not change? What? Huh. That's so funny.
Transformed by a lever. That must never be our fate.
All right. Well, so before we do anything else, I just want to try this just for fun. Can I click it again to put them back?
No point. No one left to transform.
It's so interesting to have her being in the lead. She actually has good commentary on stuff. You can actually learn more about what's happening here if you use Lizelle for a minute. Hey, I Love Hot Moms is here. All right. I Love Hot Moms. Am I correct? Did you told me on my last stream or 2 streams back, you were hanging out and you said that I could just call you Landon, right? Do I have that right? I could just call you Landon because it's easier than saying I Love Hot Moms every time. But if that's true, then something really interesting has happened. Yes. Okay. So Landon, you missed my last stream from like 2 days ago. And the way I know that you missed my stream from 2 days ago is because someone named Landon came into the stream near the beginning, hung out the whole stream, like 6 of my 7 hours of streaming, Landon was there. And Landon, I thought was you. So when I saw Landon come into the stream, I was like, Landon, you're back. And they were like, what? I've never seen you before. And I was like, no, you watched me doing Fallout just like 2-3 days ago. And they're like, no, I didn't. And so then I started straining my brain and I was like, okay, Landon had a different username. And I remembered that your name was I Love Hot Moms. So I said to the dude, this poor guy, I said, no, you're the guy who loves hot moms, right? And he's like, what are you talking about? So I got myself in trouble with a Landon number 2, but I guess it's fine. Anyway, I mean, it must have worked out. Landon ended up hanging out the whole stream, but it was very silly. Oh, goodness. Okay, what are we doing? Shadow Dancer says, well, now you get to be pretty too. Talking about all the new dyes and everything that I just picked up. And Lila Hot Mom says, we're back, but it's not Fallout 4. Yeah, we're not doing Fallout 4 this time. Zankt says, well, you could do calamari for the whole table. In fact, hang on. That should be for here, right? I didn't actually click on this after we transformed her. I just want to see what happens if I click on the calamari.
The newborn mind flayer stares at you, weak and dazed.
Oh, that's it? Okay. There's a mind flayer. It's dazed. I'd love the option to take it out, but we really don't get that option. However, we kind of get that option because we're going to crash the ship. Okay, now this elaborate reliquary, we've been waiting for this. We tried to open it previously. Let's see if we can do it now with now that we got a key. Good. We get a gem we can add to wares, and we'll take the gold. Okay. I Love Hot Mom says, I gotta go eat dinner. Back in 8 minutes. 8 minutes? Take your time! That's a damn fast dinner! You can go slow. I'm gonna stream for a while, I Love Hot Moms. I'll be here for a long time. You'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be good.
The console appears dormant.
There's a socket in the console, shaped like the rune you found. Insert it.
The console hums to life. But what is its purpose? Will it free the captive or transform her like that other unfortunate?
Place your hand on the console, Arcana. Take a closer look at the powered up console. Is she good at Arcana? She's just basic. Maybe we'll try it. Can I give her a bonus with my character? Oh, we could even give her an intelligence boost with her astral knowledge. We're not going to do that. So you guys, there's something I do in my playthroughs with Baldur's Gate 3. I generally don't like Astarion, who's the typical rogue that you get for your group. And I don't like him. So typically what I do in my games, whenever I'm playing, is I have Lizelle use her astral knowledge power to boost picking locks instead of doing things like this intelligence boost. So I think I'm going to save her boost for when we get stuck with a lock we can't open, and I'm probably going to use her there. But I will take this guidance. And let's go. I think we just kicked butt. Really good. Really good.
The pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine. This device is different from the one that caused the other captive to transform. Perhaps it will open the nearby pod.
Place your hand on the console.
Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. A parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
I see you, Shadow. We have the two Shadows back. We have Shadow Dancer on Twitch, and we have Shadow Sovereign on YouTube. And Shadow Sovereign says, hey, it's Tim Kane's long-lost, forgotten brother. Oh, Shadow Sovereign. Shadow says, I would stay and support you, but I don't want your stream to ruin the game for me because I have not played yet. So good luck. Shadow, thank you so much. That's so nice of you. Thanks. I'll take your good luck wishes. Have a great night. And Shadow, just so you know and so everybody knows, if you type !Discord into the chats on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, it'll pop up a link or not, maybe not a link. It'll pop up a URL or like a web address to my Discord server, like a Discord invite. You can grab that, put that in a browser, and it'll give you an invitation into my Discord server. Shadow, if you're not there, if you're not on my Discord server yet, you could grab that link and get on the Discord server, because we announce the stream on the Discord server and we say what it's going to be, right? Like, so I'll say I'm going to stream Fallout 4 in 15 minutes, or I'm going to stream Baldur's Gate 3 in 15 minutes, or whatever. So if you're on the Discord server, you'd get heads up for whatever game I'm playing, and that would be a way for you to know like when I'm doing my next Fallout 4 stream. But anyway, Shadow, thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate you being here. And it says, next Fallout 4 stream, I will stop by. Cheers. And says, I'm only on YouTube, not on any other social media sites. Oh, you don't even do Discord. Okay. Well, we'll just wait until you see me doing something then. It'll be great. It'll be great. Have a good one, Shadow. Thanks for coming by. And then with that, let's get going with this option here. Now this is interesting. It's she's not good at this, is she? Well, she is kind of good at this. Let's try it. Let's try it. Oh, it's DC 2. She's gonna get it. The only way to fail is to get a natural 1.
You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
Okay. That's cool.
Thought I was done for.
Okay. I have seen this conversation with my main character, Shadow Dancer, and Lizelle. I've seen that happen many times. I have never had Lizelle in the lead, though, and had Lizelle talk to Shadowheart directly. I just want to see if this changes things. Does the interaction go differently? Let's try it.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you're a gift.
You're a Gith. Why did you help me?
This is so interesting. I can change what Lizelle says. Lizelle's supposed to be really rude, and I could make her not be. You may prove useful to me in getting off this ship as a decoy in battle, perhaps. That is so Lizelle. I'm gonna do it. Let's do number 2. Let's see what happens.
Sounds in line with what I've heard about your kind. I'm grateful. But don't expect me to be your pawn just because you freed me. We both need all the help we can get. Let's try to get off this thing together.
What could you know about my people? Let's try that option.
I know enough. But I'll risk it over certain death.
Come with me then.
Wait. You're not actually the one in charge of this group, are you? No offense, but I need to speak to a leader. Someone who knows where they're going.
I'll have to do for now.
I'm afraid not. Good luck to you. I'll take my chances alone.
Interesting. Really? She'll take her chances alone? I've never had this happen. Really? Shadow Dancer says, well, damn. Yeah, right? What? I wanted something different by having Lizelle speaking, and I guess I really got different. Wow. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We are going to allow her, we're going to honor her. We're going to let her have her choice. If she wants to be separate, she can be separate. Now, there's a very obvious solution, and that is I should just swap characters and have my main character talk to her, and then she'll come with us. But I'm not swapping characters, and she said I'm not coming unless I can talk to the other person, and the other person's not talking. So I'm going to hope we get Shadow when we crash. I'm going to hope she's still on the beach, and I can pick her up then, because it'll only be my main character and Shadow Dancer. But it's possible that when I get to the beach, there's just no Shadow at all. And I think I'm just going to play through the game with no Shadow if that happens. I think let's just do it. Let's just let the game be messed up if that's an option for how the game could play out. Maybe that's just how it should play out. All right, there's no other place to go though except for out. So let's do it. This is wild. I can't believe this happened. Okay. I mean, here we go. Do we need to we don't need to do anything here. We haven't expended anything. We've been actually kind of cruising through this pretty damn well. I think we're fine.
We're nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
This is going to be interesting. We have no Shadow Dancer, or not Shadow Dancer, we have no Shadow Heart. Shadow Dancer is my girlfriend in the chat. Okay. Shadow Dancer in the chat we've got, but Shadow Heart we don't have. We have very limited healing. This is going to be interesting. It did just save. We're fine. Let's just try it. Let's just see what we can do. Here we go. Gibdo says, I love this game. Yeah, this is going to be really interesting the way it's let me change things. Okay. Since we're down a player, down an NPC, we're not even going to worry about the dude's sword. I know you can get the sword. I'm not going to worry about it.
The nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Connect the nerves. Nerves. We will connect them.
Okay. Let's see.
Now.
Shadow says, you've been calling Shadowheart Shadow Dancer quite a bit. It's funny that you just now caught it. Really? I called her Shadow Dancer this whole time? Dang. Dang. All right. We don't have to kill our way through all of this. We could just run to the end, but we're not gonna. I think we will try and kill our way through, but we're going to kill all the weaker dudes and ignore the tough guys. And we'll see how we do. I wouldn't mind picking up all the loot either, so let's see here. Oh, Shadow! If you're watching now, this is really cool. I was asking a question earlier. I think you were distracted or you were off doing something else. Shadow, I have a druid that I'm playing, right? It has no wild shape. Do you know if that's because you don't get wild shape until like level 2, 3, or 4? Is that what's happening to my character? I kind of wanted to wild shape her into like a bear right here at the beginning, but I didn't even see the option. I guess in D&D you just don't get wild shape right away. I guess you don't get wild shape right away in Pathfinder either, so it makes sense. It makes sense. Shadow says you don't get it until level 2 in this game. Okay. Level 2. That's fine. Maybe we should do some fun stuff here. Let's do some stuff that a lot of people don't do in this game, but we'll try it. We're going to try the dip.
Need any advantage I can get.
Dipped in fire. And then a shot. And that was enough. That was enough. Very cool.
Swift and lethal.
Lizelle, you are going to have a different thing. Lizelle, you don't have enough movement, but what if I give you a jump? What if I make you jump to the enemy? Can you sword them then? You sure look like you can. Now swing. That seems right. That seems right. Okay, take all the loot while she's here. Can she get up to this one? She can. This guy? She can. Okay. She got all the corpses that were next to her. They're all empty now. And let's have her keep moving. We'll have her go toward this dead thrall. She doesn't make it, but she can at least get a start on it. Gibdo says the higher you level, the more forms you unlock. Oh, okay. All right, so she's going to start as a completely incapable, and we'll get her better as we go. That's fine. That works fine. Okay, so end turn for Lysel. All right, let's have my little dude do something. He can't. There's no way he's going to be able to hit that. What if I do the jump? No, I don't want to do a dash. Can I jump my way here? Not enough movement for that either. Shoot. All right, well, we're going to have the little guy dash then. Okay. That's all he can do for now. Ha, you missed. You missed. You missed. Okay, let's grab this one. And let's see. We'll go to the Lesser Hellbore. Nothing there. Go to this one. Ah, I ran out of movement. Okay. Let's try shooting this little dude. Good. Good! Okay, and I still have a bonus action left. I could get a shillelagh, but I don't wanna. I can... Oh, I can't jump. I already used up too much movement. Okay. Well, we're doing so well, we don't need to do anything. She can just give up the rest of her turn. She's fine. Oh, is there stuff here we want to mess with? Doesn't look like it. No, I think we're fine. Let's have her... She's gonna have to spend this turn running. She's gonna have to run. She can't fight right now. Let's do a dash. Okay. Grab whatever this dead thrall has. A sword. Grab whatever this dead thrall has. Sword. Grab the imp. Crossbow. And then, can I do anything here? I know there's stuff you can get. Here. Okay, we'll have her go toward the caustic bulbs. Oh, bloodstone. Put to wares. Not enough movement. Alright, well, that's where Lysel has to end. She doesn't have anything else she can do. Unless, can she get a bonus dash? No, she's not one of those roguey types that gets a bonus dash. Can she dip? Must be a dippable surface. She doesn't have anything around she can dip into, so end turn. Oh wait, there's a void bulb on the ground here? Shoot! That's alright. Let's have the little dude also dash. And he can come up to, like, right here. And let's save right here, because we're actually doing really well. I don't want to lose where we are. And that's the end of the little guy's turn. Okay. Tell me about the bodies. What have we not got? We did not get the Intellect Devourer right next to us. We did not get the Lesser Imp. We did not get the Void Bulb. Let's grab that to start. Nothing. This next. And the Void Bulb next. But we can't even move. There's nothing else we can do. Okay. Can I shoot anyone or anything from where I am? I just think everything's too far away right now. I think I'm going to have her dash. Just to catch up to her friends. Yeah, let's get her like right... Let's get her over to the Void Bolt.
Another step forward.
Where is it? Right there? Ah, she still can't get it. I could have been more careful with that, but it's fine. Okay, so... Let's end turn and see what's next.
Strike.
I don't see any other enemies right now. These guys are all dead. Where are the other enemies? I thought there's supposed to be a bunch. We're just going to have her pick up everything. Let's just have her grab stuff. Not enough movement. Dash.
I will take my pick.
Oh!
Hurry, before they strike.
Oh, there they go. Now the enemies are there. All right. Okay, great. Not enough movement. Okay. That's fine. We can have her end right there. Do we have any bonus actions she could do that would be really cool? Pommel strike and a dip. I'd really like a dip for her too, but I just don't see anything dippable. Yeah. Okay. End her turn. I can have this creature double move up and get into a fight there. I'm worried that if I move my little dude up to here, that these two could charge the little dude, and then this guy's got to deal with 3 people at once. I don't know if the game actually does that. It seems like these flyers like to move away from battle and shoot from a range. But I'm worried that if I move him in, he gets hit. So I think I'm going to give up his movement and just end his turn right there. Okay. There's more stuff to get here. Let's have her do a dash. Oh, we can just make it.
What path lies before me?
Okay. I can't pick up any of them yet because I ran out of movement, but that's fine. And like that. And now we can start the fight. Now let's do some fighting. Here we go. Good. That little dude's out. Pick up some gear. No, not the one we already got. Do the new guy. Got an axe. Nah, we can't get any of the rest. Okay, that's the end of her turn. All right, little dude, can you maybe jump? Did you get a jump option? Can the little dude not jump? Oh, he can jump. There we go. He can jump and he can get... Wait. It says not enough movement, but it's... Let's try there. Okay. Can you hit him? Cool. All right, that's a victory. We'll take it. Guys, do any of you know what a mucinoid shell does? The reason I ask is I have picked up the mucinoid shell in all my games because, like, the void bulb is actually useful. The acid bulbs are actually useful. Like they'll hurt enemies or do bad things to them. I don't know what the mucinoid shell does. I've thrown it a couple times and it's had no good effect, but I thought maybe I'm throwing it wrong or doing it wrong. Maybe I need to throw it at the ground instead of at the enemy, or throw it at the enemy instead of the ground. I don't know what, but anyway, if any of you guys know, let me know what in the world you're supposed to be able to do with this. Is there? Wait a second. Is that a treasure box that I've never even bothered to get in all of my playthroughs, or is that a table? That's a table, right? That's not a... That's just a table. That can't be a treasure chest, right? Oh, and there's another caustic bulb. There's so much stuff up here that I never even noticed before. You're telling me we could go to second levels and get even more stuff? How about what? Oh my gosh, look at all the muconoid bulbs. Or not, is it muconoid? Is that what these are? They're void bulbs? There's tons of them. No, there's one void bulb and then a bunch of dark things I can't really see. That's interesting. Caustic and void. Dang, playing solo is so interesting because you get to know more stuff. I could get up there. Do I want to? Maybe I should. Okay, so there's a bump and a bump that don't do anything. There's something here that looks like it might be one of those treasure chests, but it's not lighting up as a treasure chest. Let's go over to the void bulb over here. When I press the Alt key, do these light up? They don't light up, because I'm not close enough. I wouldn't mind taking more of them, though. Okay, so here's what I think the game plan is then. We're going to have Lysel and us attack the lesser Hellbore, while my girl runs up the stairs and tries to get some more of the void bulbs and all the other loot that's up there. And then these two can keep fighting the Hellbore and connecting the helm, and my girl's just going to be a little loot goblin. She's going to try and pick everything up. Unfortunately for her, I think she can't do any more right now. She can do dips and shoves, and that's it, so her turn's over.
Victory awaits.
Go, Lysel.
I need to reach the transponder.
Well, that's kind of awesome. Add to wares. Already got that one. Got that little guy. Is there anything else up here we can do? They're all empty. She can run forward and end her turn. Little guy can run forward. End turn. Ooh! Ooh, look at that. Our Mind Flayer's almost dead. Almost dead. Dang, if I do this, it's going to take me 2 rounds to get up here at least. Shoot. This might be too dangerous. Are the other guys coming yet? They are. There's backup coming. It's going to take them 1, 2... It's going to take them 2 turns just to close into the fight here. It's going to take me 2 turns just to get up to the loot. Let's try it. Let's just try it. Let's just try it. It's just fun. Let's just see if it'll work. Save. And let's try the dash. And let's get her as far as possible. Can we also do a jump? Yeah, let's also do a jump. Well, wait, not right now. Okay. So if we go to here...
And move.
Okay, and now if we try a jump... Not enough. That didn't buy me a lot of extra movement, but it bought me a little. That's the best she can do. End turn, end turn. There they are, they're coming. Ooh, that Mind Flayer is dead in a hot minute. Okay, I don't know that I can pull this off. I don't think we can get far enough. They're right here. On their very next turn, they're going to kill him. They're going to kill him, and I will still be running toward this loot. Which means they will then focus on me, and I'm dead before I can get out of here. Shoot. Shoot. Okay. Alright, it's for another playthrough. Now that I know that this stuff is here, I think on my next playthrough, I'm going to try and see if I can get a jumping character who could just jump up here, maybe, and not have to do all this running. Maybe that's what I would do on my next playthrough. Rats. Alright, well... the mathiness didn't math in my favor. Here we go.
The gods are watching me.
And enter. And go.
The helm's alien transponder. You made it in time.
All right. Shoot. We made it. We got as much loot as we could, but we could have done better if I had known there was all that other gear. I wish I had been able to get it, but that's the first time I've ever seen that gear existed, so always something new in the game. It's kind of interesting. That's Minthara watching, and some dude whose name I've forgotten. The goblins we're going to have to deal with shortly. Ooh. Nasty. All right, you guys. Woo! We have one big question mark, and that is Shadowheart. Did Shadowheart actually make it out since she ditched us? That's the big problem we're going to have right now. I've never played through without her. Let's see what happens.
Squirms in your skull.
Check yourself for injuries.
Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through. But it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Oh, I can already see it. She's there. That's her right there, right? That's Shadowheart. Okay. Gang, this is really interesting. So, while we were on the Nautiloid, Shadowheart ditched me. She was like, I don't want to be with your group. And I decided I'm not going to save Scum to get her, and I'm not even going to change anything about how the outcome happened. I was just going to leave it be. Which means now I'm coming up to her, and we have kind of a different interaction, I would guess, although I've never seen it before. And the different interaction is she never spoke to my character. She only spoke to Lizelle, and she basically told Lizelle she hates her guts and she doesn't want to be in our party. So what happens now when I speak to her.
Open up.
Okay, and now that we're back out of the Nautiloid, let's put the regular music back on. Oh, and what's this? Okay. Let's put the regular music back on. Hold on. There we go. And let's pause that. Okay. Okay. We're doing great. Let's save. And let's see how this interaction with Shadowheart goes.
Very well.
Wake her, reach for the artifact, or leave. All right, well, so I've already mentioned this before, but I'm trying to have a... Let's see if I can show you. Trying to have a... Oh my goodness, where is it? Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. I'm trying... Oh my god, okay, I see why. I see what my problem is. I was saying that I'm trying to have a live stream where I have a bunch of memes pop up and other stuff and they're not popping up. And I think I just realized why. It's because when I shift my camera to the right, it loses all the new stuff I've added because that's all on my left side camera. I think I just majorly screwed up. Let's try something now and see if they start working. Let's see here. Let's try, what would Himmel do? It did it! Let's try, Swiggity Swooty coming for that booty. Oh my god, it worked! Okay. The reason none of my memes were popping up is because my camera was on the right side instead of the left side. Okay, alright, fine. Okay, great. Well, now that we fixed that, what I was going to say is, I'm trying to have my character be a what would Himmel do kind of character. And so I think that means I'm not going to reach for the artifact, because she's trying to be mostly a good person. So instead of trying to snag some stuff, we'll just wake the knocked out girl. Oh, it won't do it. Please do it. There we go.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible?
I was hoping you might know how it's possible.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Do you have any idea where we are?
No. I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first. We need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
So, I think we're about to see that the game developers did not take into account what just happened on the Nautiloid. That's my guess. The reason I say that is, she told my group, she told my character and Lizelle to screw off. She was like, I don't want to have anything to do with you. So I'm going to take option one. You want to come with me? Because she literally just told me to take a hike. But I think this is going to be the generic dialogue option rather than an acknowledgement that she said she didn't want to be in the group. We'll still try it and see what happens.
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Huh. Yeah, that was just a generic interaction. That's so weird. I wish the developers had built in for this weird edge case I had where Shadowheart was like, you guys need to leave. But they didn't build in for it, so okay. I'm going to say, all right, let's get moving.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again
for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod. But you didn't. I'll remember that.
No, actually, I didn't free you. Lizelle did, and she's not here. So it's weird for you to say that, but that's okay. I Love Hot Moms says, we're back! We got Taco Bell. Congratulations. Ooh, dang, I'm actually kind of jealous. Ooh, what time is it? Oh, it's 8 p.m. Have I been streaming a while already? How long have I been streaming? Because that feels like it's been a while. Am I crazy? I've been streaming for 2 hours already. Okay. Dang, it took 2 hours to get this far? That's... Wow. All right. Well, anyway, welcome back, I Love Hot Moms. I hope you're having a great day. I Love Hot Moms says, for me, it's 10:06. 10:06 p.m. It must be p.m. because you're getting Taco Bell. It can't be a.m. All right. That sounds good. You're central U.S. somewhere. That's nice. Okay, we have just landed, or crash landed. I have my first party member, and I shouldn't have her, but I do. Oh. Wait, what was that? What was that noise? Hey, Shadow Dancer 4700, if you're still watching, what was that noise that just happened? That sounded like I used an item or something, but I didn't. I'm just pressing the turn keys, so I'm not sure what the heck that was. But if you're off doing another thing, maybe Shadow Dancer. Oh, wait, there it is again. It's over here. There's a fight happening here. I'm hearing the noise of a fight. Okay, let's head that way and see what we've got. Ooh, should we save? Let's save just in case this fight goes real bad for us. There it is. Okay. Oh, they are fighting.
Better stay back. One strike could be lethal.
How? Do we know anything about this guy? He's got 8 hit points. He's got 8 hit points, and he's fighting with his fists and no armor. Bro, you dead, bro. Examine. Oh, he's just 10s across the board? Oh my god, you're so dead. What's his name? Vatas? Vatas, I'm really sorry, but you're ruined. I do have void bulbs. I wonder if I could... Does it show a radius? It does. Can I do the... So if... Oh, no. Go back. Okay, there we go. Okay. Overhead view. If I do the void bulb right here, it will pull them away from him, but it won't move him. If I do it like this... No, I can't do that. No, this is the best I can do. Alright, we're going to try and pull them away from him. It worked! Okay, that's really cool. Having done that, can I do anything else? I only have jump, dip, shove, shillelagh, and healing potions. There's nothing I can dip into. That might have to be the end of my turn. I don't want to get so close to them that they can get a hit on me, but I do want to get close enough for them to leave the dude alone. If I come to here, I might tempt them. Ugh. I can't. There's nothing to do about it now. I've already made the move. I think I'm stuck there like that. Let's do it. Let's do it. That's the best I can do.
Faith will protect me.
Oh boy. Let's have Lizelle move to here. And then let's have her swap. Oh no! That's not Lizelle, it's Shadowheart, and she doesn't have a ranged weapon. Shoot. Wait. What about this? What about a guiding bolt? That's enough damage that that could actually end one of them, right? All right, let's try the guiding bolt. Did it? It did work. Okay. All right. We're doing great. Well, in that case, I don't feel so bad. Let's keep going. End turn. Oh no, don't go. Oh, I'm shocked he's still alive. Oh, okay. Fudge. He has 15 points. I could void bulb the dude again and see if he leaves him alone. Ay. No, we should just deal damage. We should just deal damage. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to deal some damage. 80% likelihood to hit. That's pretty good. 3 points sucks, though. End turn. 1 point.
On the move.
Okay. This guy lives or dies entirely based upon whether my next spell hurts the Intellect Devourer or not. If it misses, that dude's dead, which sucks. Oh! It worked! And he got back to life. Well, let's talk to him then. Bro, we just saved your butt. Let's save. Oh, look at that face. Vatas says, grab a drink. I'm fairly certain it's all yours anyway. And then I get the option to end the conversation. Okay. Sometimes in these conversations, dialogue history, character select, game menu. Okay. Sometimes in these conversations, you'll actually get a chance to barter with them, and he is a new NPC that was added by a mod. I just wanted to see if maybe I could, like, swap gear with him or something, but I can't. Alright, well, I mean, I'm happy with that. Take everything out of him. Take everything out of him. Who else is here?
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
Oh, guys, I'm not going to read these shanties to you. We'll just take the book. It's a bunch of poems for the sea goddess. We'll just take it. Okay. Bayuvac was, I guess Bayuvac was Vantas's friend, or Vatas's friend.
Anything of use?
We're just going to take his loot. He has no loot. We'll go back to the dead fisher.
I'll take that.
All right. And a pouch. Let's grab the pouch. Take a potion. We'll take the pouch itself as well. Pick up and add to wares. And a backpack. Let's try that one too. This gives us a blackguard hat. Okay. Take the backpack. Okay. Let's work our way back a little bit because I think we never did this barrel. Or am I wrong? No, we never did it. Let's do that. 2. Great. Let's go to this wooden barrel too. Okay. Mangled Fisher. We'll take all that loot. All right. Well, I hope you guys are having a great evening or great night. I hope everything's going well for you. I'm probably going to keep playing for a little bit more. We're going to keep going for a bit. But I'm a little jealous of I Love Hot Moms with this Taco Bell. So I may end the stream in like an hour so that I can go grab some food, some late night food. In the meantime, though, let me just see if I can show you guys. There is one interesting thing up here. Let's jump. I can't jump? What? Really? I can't jump at all? Oh, I can jump. There we go. Okay. A lot of people miss this in the game, but there is... Oh, well, okay, there's a waypoint, but there is a cartilaginous chest. Cartilaginous chest. Cartilage. Cartilaginous. Okay, cartilaginous chest up here. Gets us a ring, caustic bulb, an elixir of fire resistance. We'll take it. I think most people miss that thing, so I'm very happy to have it. Can we get down? We can't get down. Alright, let's see what else we can do. I guess we could go up. I don't want to, though. Let's head down. Okay. Alright, what do we have going on here? 2 empty commoners who were abducted from the ship, I would assume, and an intellect devourer, and it's dead. We could try to loot it. Oh, and we have a level up. Before we go any further, we should level up. So let's do that. All right, here we go. Let's see. Level up as Druid. The subclass it wants us to take is Circle of the Land. This gives us Wild Shape. You can do it twice per short rest with a bunch of different Wild Shape options. And Natural Recovery. Or Circle of the Moon. Is there a difference between what we get? Doesn't look like it. Oh, okay. Okay, so this one, Circle of the Land, is more spell-based. Because I'll get an extra cantrip and I'll get Natural Recovery where I can get spell slots back. So this is a caster. Circle of the Land is a caster. Okay. Circle of the Moon is a Wild Shape creature. Circle of the Spores. It's all the same creatures. And then unleash a cloud of necrotic spores upon a target. This uses a reaction, so other reactions won't trigger this turn. And this one says symbiotic enemy entity. Gain 4 temporary hit points. Deal an additional 1d6 necrotic while you have them. Cast Halo of Spores with double damage. Was that this one? That is. So this would do 2d8 damage then. Until long rest. This ends if you use Wild Shape. You can only have temporary hit points from one source. Bone Chill. Well, you guys, I don't know what you guys think, but I'm inclined to take Circle of the Spores merely because it's the new like subclass that was added. If you guys watch and care, let me know what you think. I mean, I might take it just so I could try something new and say I'm doing a Circle of Spores druid. But I have to be honest, I'm not sure that these are so cool. Like, I don't know that I like this very much. So, you know, who knows? Let's take a look. Circle of the Stars. You are guided by infinite mysteries of the cosmos. It's through your understanding of the stars that your druidic magic gains its potency. Subclass features. As an action, you assume the form of a beast. That's the one we get in all of them. Star map. A map of the stars you can use as a resource to cast Guiding Bolt. Starry form. You can expend a wild shape charge to take on a starry form rather than transforming into a beast. Starry form Archer, Chalice, Dragon. Wait, is this also added by the... What? Wait, I already have guidance. That doesn't do anything for me, but... Guiding Bolt. Guiding Bolt. You can cast Luminous Arrow. What does that do? Luminous Arrow. Shoot a luminous arrow at a target. Huh, okay. What about this one? A constellation of life-giving chalice appears on you. Whenever you cast a healing spell, you cast Chalice Healing. What does that do? Heal yourself or another creature within reach. Whenever you cast a healing spell... Is this extra? Does this mean I get to do this on top of the spell I was already doing? It basically doubles your healing, because you could do a healing spell plus the Chalice Healing. I mean, that's pretty good. I wasn't intending to make a healer character, though. That's what I have Shadow Heart for. What is this? Constellation of a Wise Dragon appears on you. When you make a saving throw to maintain concentration on a spell, a roll result of 9 or lower is considered a 10. As a bonus action, while in the starry form, you can cast Dazzling Breath. What does that do? Pardon me. Oh my goodness. Dazzling Breath. What does this do? Spew forth a dazzling cone of stars. Dang, you guys. I feel like I would just be in this form all the time. Dragon starry form? And I basically can't lose concentration checks and I get a breath weapon? That just seems too good. I think we're doing it. Okay, I think we're doing it. We're going to do Circle of the Stars. Is this the new druid that got added? I really thought Circle of the Spores was the new druid that got added. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's Circle of the Stars. So let's just see what we have down here. Spell book. Prepared spells. Is Cure Wounds, Speak with Animals, Fairy Fire, Ice Knife, Create or Destroy Water. I hate that one. That's used for, like, if you're going to be lightning based, right? Like, the idea for this one is if you're lightning based, you would create water around your enemies and then you would shoot lightning at them and they'll take extra damage because they're standing in the middle of water, right? But that's a setup that I don't even want to bother with. Like, I don't know why. I don't even want to do that. What else can I get? Oh, wait, I could get Longstrider. We're doing that. Screw Create or Destroy Water. We're going to do Longstrider. That's an easy, easy choice. Okay. Great. Well, welcome. We have new people on Twitch. So welcome to the new people on Twitch. I hope you're having a great night. And, okay, let's do Shadow Dancer. Level up as a cleric. What is this? Add a class? No. But isn't she like an... I think she's like an... She's some kind of weird cleric that I don't want her to be, but it looks like there is no place here for me to turn that off right now. I think we have to get the old dead dude who can let you change classes before we can do anything about this. Oh, welcome. We have new people on TikTok too. Welcome, welcome. Again, I hope you guys are having a great night. I'm trying to level up Shadow, and I don't want her to be the weird cleric she is that has like this stuff, like the trickster, shadowy stuff, whatever it is. But I don't have the ability to turn it off right now, I don't think. So I think I just have to accept it. So cleric it is. We could check on her spells, though. Can we do anything about this? What do we got? Inflict wounds is huge, but I don't like it. It requires her to be in melee. If she's going to get melee, I'd rather her swing her weapon. Although that is a lot of damage that it does. Shield of Faith. I like her having the cure stuff, but... Okay, she can have one spell for concentration. Which could be Bane or Bless. No, she can't because she has Shield of Faith, and I always use Shield of Faith. She can't have any other concentration spells. So we're stuck with her not having Bane or Bless. Or protection from good, because that is also concentration. Sanctuary is not concentration. What is this? Command? Oh, we're going to do that. Where's that other spell? That's gone. We're going to put command in there. Okay, that's way better. Okay, well. Thank you guys for hanging out tonight. I hope you guys are having a great night. We've just leveled up, and there was a reason for the level up, and that is I think we're probably about to go into a fight. So let's see. I've not messed with her yet because we didn't get her while we were on the Nautiloid. Got a ton of stuff here all lit up and sparkling. Do I have anything I can give her? Like maybe, do I have another crossbow? I do. All right, let's give her that. Okay, good. I don't want her to actually use it right now, but it's just nice for her to have ranged attacks. Okay. Well. What do we do now? Let's jump out of this interface. And there are my characters. And let's swap Shadowheart's bow for her mace and shield. Take a look at my girl. My girl can stay ranged. And she's probably going to dip into this fire in a moment because I think that's how we're going to open combat. There's two dudes here. So let's go.
One day I'll catch a break.
Let's go to there. Ah, shoot. I got too close. Dang. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're right on me. I seem to have miscalculated very badly. Well, shit. All right, fine. Let's let's save. Let's save. Let's see what we can do with this ridiculous garbage. Oh, crap. I could wild shape. It eats my action, though. I wouldn't even get to attack this round. But it would help me to stay alive, because then I'm using the hit points of that... Oh, wait, I have a trick! I still have a void bulb. So we could do that, right? Oh, no, 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 no. Zoom up. There we go. Okay, so if I void bulb them out of the way... Let's see here. Throw. Throw a void bulb. Okay, if I do it like... I can't get myself. There we go. If I do it like that, it pulls them away, and then I can move my character, right? Assuming I actually get them, and not me. Let's try it and hope. Maybe like that, just to make sure it's not me. Let's do it. Oh, it worked! Oh, that's so great! Alright, then in that case, move back. Wait, move to here. Can you dip? Do it.
A good opportunity.
Great. Okay. And then get away from the fire. Okay, good. Well, that actually went way better than I thought it would. Okay. That was really good. Let's end that turn. There's another dude coming from somewhere. Here he comes. Okay. We have to fight 3 of these dudes, and it's just 2 of us. And I don't think we're strong enough. 15, 9, and 9. Well, they're a little hurt already. Maybe we can fight them. Okay, so... Do I have an area of effect? I don't think I do. But I do have Guiding Bolt, and it's very strong. I think we need to do it. That's the weaker one. Let's try it on him. Good. Did not end him. Oh, it did end him! Oh, this just got so much better. Okay. Well, that's amazing then. Let's have you run in the lead to like right here. And then let's have you dip in the fire.
This'll help.
Good. End your turn, and I think we're in line to kick some butt now. I think we're doing all right. Okay, this might actually work out way better than I thought. I thought we were in trouble, but I think we might be all right.
At the ready.
Come here. My bow's already been dipped in fire, so I can just shoot. Eh. 5 points. It's better than nothing. What can I do with my bonus action? Jump, dip, shove. Drink fire resistance. Potion of healing. Neither of us are hurt. I think I'm just going to end my turn. I wish you had not done that, but okay. Take a swing. All right. Okay. Well, we've got a nice flank. I don't think there is flanking in D&D 5th edition, which is what this game is based on. I don't think you get bonuses for being in a flank like this. But, you know, worth a shot. And then... Huh. Can I pull back? No, you get AOs on me if I pull back, huh? I could try Guiding Bolt. I could try the star map Guiding Bolt. I have disadvantage. Target's too close, but I don't really have a choice. Is it different with any of them? They're all going to be the same problem, huh? Yeah. I could switch her to her Shillelagh, but her Shillelagh just doesn't do enough damage. I think I'd rather risk a ranged attack. Yeah, we're going to try it. Ranged attack at disadvantage, better than melee attack with advantage. Just because of the damage output here. It's too good.
You fight well.
Good.
Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
All right. Let's take some loot and move on. We did way better than I thought we would. Suspension of cerebrospinal fluid. Okay.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Cool. All right.
Let's have a look.
Abducted nobleman. Has a silver locket with the words "For Papa" on it. Gold, rapier, and red peppers. All right, we'll take it. And something up here. Let's see if we can get up to the Mind Flayer. Spiked bulb and a potion of speed. We needed the potion of speed, so I'm glad to have it. And oil of diminution. Oh my goodness. Diminutive is the base word. Diminution. Diminutive is the base word. Diminution. I don't know. Whatever. We're taking it. We're taking it. We have a bunch of empty characters here. Let's see if there's anybody else we can get loot from. Like maybe this Mind Flayer here. Great. Where are the characters? Why aren't they coming? Why do I want a skull? I don't think I do. Let's leave the skull there. I don't want it. Anything else we can do up here? It doesn't look like there's anything else. Is there something over here maybe? No, that's a big smoky blowout. And we got that chest already. Well, let's... Well, we've got two choices now, right? We've got one exit through fire. Okay. And one exit through not fire. We'll do the not fire way.
What's inside?
First lockpicks, I think. We'll take it. A torn cloak that gives us +1 to survival. We'll take that. What else do we have here? An intellect devourer. Some maregrass. We'll take the maregrass.
Mind if I do?
Take the belladonna. And try the wooden trunk. Locked. Okay. So I really want to get at this locked chest or this wooden trunk. Oh, Shadow Dancer's here. Shadow says, "I'm back. How goes the game?" The game is going really good. I think I'm probably about to get what's his name up here, right? Asterion. I had to pick a druid subclass. I was actually hoping you were still around while I was leveling up the characters, because I was like, I sure like to get Shadow Dancer's opinion. But I'll show you what I did. Let's move my character up out of the way a little bit. I can't forget this chest though. I want to come back for that once I get Lysel again. But Shadow Dancer, what I did is character sheets maybe. There we go. So I did a Circle of the Stars Druid. I thought there were 4 options for the Druid to level up. There was Circle of the Land, Circle of something, I don't know what. They're the 2 base game Druids. One's more spellcasty, one's more wild shapey. And then there was like a Spore Druid, and there was the Stars Druid. And I honestly thought both of those were not base game, but I'm clearly wrong. Like one of them had to be base game, I don't know which. I ended up picking Circle of the Stars because it has a form you can go into that's absolutely absurd. Let me show you. Dragon. So if I turn into a starry dragon, anytime I roll below 10 on a concentration check, it becomes a 10. So basically I can have a spell running on myself that just won't turn off, I think. And then on top of that, my dazzling breath that you see there, if I show you guys that. Dazzling breath, look at that. I can do radiant damage breath weapon. That's absurd. So I just thought that was really cool. And I ended up taking this druid form, even though I had no intention of being a Circle of the Stars druid. So I don't know if you think this is a good form or a bad one, or if you think this is a good circle or a bad circle, but that's what I am picking. Shadow says, Spore was one of the original 3. Star is the one that got added. Oh, and you say you love the Star one. Well, I'm doing good then. Okay. All right. And also, here's another question for Shadow Dancer. Let's ask a question about Shadow Heart for Shadow Dancer. So, Shadow, here's the other question I have. While I was leveling up this cleric, I wanted to get rid of Trickery Domain by swapping her into a different, subclass or blah, blah, or whatever. And I couldn't do it. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I think that's not because I suck. That's because you can't change her out of Trickery Domain until you find the dead guy, right? The dead guy who lets you change class and stuff. Like, I have to keep her at Trickery for a while, I guess. Anyway, that was my big curiosity. Shadow says, you do in fact need withers. That's the name of the dead guy. I need withers. Okay. Great. Great. Thank you, Shadow. Well, I think we're doing great then. We've beaten everything we've come across. We actually aren't even hurt, which is absurd. Let's save the game. And now we're going to deal with Asterion. I got to tell you guys, for everybody watching, I really hate Asterion. And he starts his encounter with you by holding a knife to your throat. And I really, really would like to take the option to attack him and fight him. I'd really like to kill him right now and end him from our gameplay entirely. That would be my ideal. The problem is that I have decided to play a character who's like Himmel. I decided to play a character who's going to do what Himmel would do. And that means no killing Asterion, unfortunately. So, what can you do? What can you do? Let's get up here and deal with him. And I'll actually be nice to him.
Hurry. I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Oh, I probably could. Himmel. What would Himmel do? Shadow says he's very traumatized. Please leave the poor, slightly evil vampire. Okay, so here's the question. Would Himmel know that that this is a ruse? Would Himmel know he's about to get backstabbed? If Himmel knows that, he'll tell him to kill the creature himself. But if Himmel doesn't know that, then he's going to say, yeah, I'll stand back. I think Himmel optimized his attack and heroic options. I don't think Himmel optimized his suss out whether someone's a liar or not options. Which unfortunately for me means I'm going to say easily stand back. Shadow says, Himmel did let the little demon girl live. It went poorly, but he didn't know that at the time. You are correct. Himmel never got his sense motive skills up. He was fooled. So we're going to be fooled. We're going to say, I can kill it easily, stand back. And I start wandering.
Can you see it?
Just a dumb boar. You're relieved until you see the flash of a dagger.
Oh, he didn't hold it to my throat. Is that because I passed a perception check? I've never had this happen. If you passed a perception check, he's not able to actually get you in a throat lock? That's so cool. Oh, yeah, Shadow says you did. You made your perception check. That's awesome. This is the first time that's happened. Okay. Put it away. We don't need to fight. If this is a robbery, you're off to a bad start, friend. Or one more step and I'll make you eat that knife. Well, I think I'm going to do one or two. Himmel could potentially say either of those. He wouldn't say the third one. I think I'm going to say number two. If this is a robbery, you're off to a bad start.
I just need information. I saw you scuttling about on the ship. You're in league with them, aren't you? Those tentacle... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
Oh, I think we definitely would take the third option. Put the knife away, I'll tell you everything. But before I do that, we have a comment from Shadow. Let's see what she says. She says, one thing that always makes me laugh about the dialogue choices in this game is that there are almost always one that is clearly written for Dark Urge. Really? Are they even there even when you're not Dark Urge? I would assume the Dark Urge options only show up when you actually play Dark Urge, but it's interesting if they show up anyway. We're gonna try number 3. Let's do 3 and see what happens.
I'm not an idiot. It has to be those tentacled monsters. Something they did. They took you too. I saw it during whatever just happened. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
He still hasn't put the knife away. Apologies accepted. I might have done the same where the roles reversed. Glad to see we're all caught up now. Or you better have more to offer than apologies. I might have done the same where the roles reversed. Nope. Glad to see we're all caught up. I'm going to say number 2. I'll say number 2. But wait, we got more commentary. Let's see what they're saying. There are some that are specific to Dark Urge that you only get when you play them. But I meant that they normally have some kind of asshole option that feels appropriate for them. Okay. Yeah, so I do have an asshole option here, right? Which is I can demand more than apologies. I don't think I'm going to do it, though. I think I'm just going to say 2. I don't want to say apology accepted. I would have done the same because I don't know that I would have. But I will say glad to see we're all caught up.
Indeed we are. Please.
Oh, he dropped the knife. Okay, good.
Myself. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
I'm a Baldurian too? Tell him your name and your story? Those raised in Baldur's Gate know the city well, for better or worse. Yeah, I'll say I'm a Baldurian too. Why not? Let's go.
Is that so? We clearly move in different circles. So, do you know anything about these worms?
Yes, they're going to turn us into mind flayers.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
Control it, we need to get rid of it, or you should travel with me, our odds are better together, or I need to get moving, but you can find shelter at my camp, or I've wasted enough time here, farewell. I think I'll say number 1. Let's just see if he argues with me about it.
Well, yes, of course. But first things first.
Well, shoot. We're just right back to the same options then. Dang. Do I want to take him with me right now? I really don't like him. I think I'm going to take him, though. I'm going to take him, and then we'll dump him the moment we can dump him. But we'll take him for now.
You know, I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
Let's level him up. Let's catch him up to the rest of the group. Well, there certainly isn't much choice, is there? I can accept that he's going to get some actions, and that's pretty much it. All right. Well, great. Easy level. Okay. Does he need anything? He has a short bow, and he has a dagger. He doesn't have a shield, so I might want to equip him with a second dagger or something like that. Let's see what we've got. Oh, we have 2 of these cloaks. They both do the same thing. They're for survival. Let's give one to me. And we give one to Asterion. And Asterion doesn't have a hat. We'll give him this blackguard hat. There he goes. It looks ridiculous. Good. And then we do have another dagger. We could have him dual daggering. Well, he didn't lose any attack. He has no attack penalty with 2 daggers. Let me take that out. +5, +5, 4 to 7. Or +5, +5, 4 to 7, 1 to 4. And no matter what I do here with the daggers, it doesn't change the bow at all. Okay. Well, I like that. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Everybody's doing great now, and we can do by type again. And great. Great. Let's drop out. Let's save. Okay, now, there was a wild boar that was here for a second, and then it took off. And I don't know if it's still here, but this would be the first opportunity for my druid character. Oh, it is right here. It's there. It's my first opportunity for my druid character to actually use Speak with Animals, right? So I kind of want to try it. So let's take a look at my girl. Speak with Animals. It's a ritual. It lasts till long rest. You don't need to concentrate on it. I could just do it. Go. Okay, so now I have Speak with Animals. It should be up for the whole day. So if I come over here, we should be able to talk to him.
Away! Away!
Calm down, I won't hurt you.
You're all the same. Too many of my kind died because of your spears, but not me.
That's really interesting. Shadowheart approved of that, but Shadowheart couldn't have even known what we were doing because she doesn't speak with animals. That's very weird. How does she know? How does she know I wasn't saying terrible things to the boar? Oh well. Oh, there's the cave over here. Let's do that. Oh, boar, thank you for drawing me down this way. Let's do the cave. Okay. Here, can I just walk down? No, I have to jump. Can I walk to here? I can't. Okay, great. Oh! That's new. Holy moly. He's got 52 hit points. We're second level. And the archer's in the lead? Oh, that's not good. Let's pull this open. Pull this open. See if we can get a little more clarity on what I'm carrying. If I do ice knife, the bear might fall on its butt. Shadow says that is probably because of an extra encounters mod. Yeah. That's extra encounters for sure. That's not in base game, I'm certain of that, because I've come down here a ton of times before. You move that rock and get treasure. So I'm going to ice knife him, just hope that he falls on his butt and gives me time to rearrange everybody so that my weakest person is not miss. Shoot. Oh, but it's still left the ice. He could still fall. Okay. Let's have... Not enough movement? There's enough movement to do that, though.
All right.
Do that. Okay. Oh, they weren't even in the initiative before? Well, they're in now. Okay, then... Let's have... That be the end of her turn. Oh, he didn't fall. Shoot. Oh, that was pretty cool. He could barely move. Wait, is this going to be a ridiculously unfair encounter where he can't even get off the island he's on and we just arrow him from far away and nothing... It's not even hard? That's going to be some BS, but okay.
Quickly.
Let's have Asterion come over to here. And Asterion, let's bump your thing up as well. Okay, like that. I have grease. We could try to knock the bear over again. We're not gonna though. Let's just shoot an arrow and see what happens. Must have advantage. Oh, because it's regular bow shot. Let's not do that. Let's not do sneak attack. Let's just do a regular arrow. What is this? Piercing 4 to 7, hamstring 4 to 9, sneak 5 to 13, ranged 4 to 9. But let's do the hamstring. Dang, we've done nothing to this dude. Oh no, we did a bunch of damage to him. How do we do damage? What? How do we do damage? Oh, he made saving throws against being knocked over, but he didn't make saving throws against the damage. So he's been taking damage this whole time. Okay. Well, that feels a lot better. Okay, let's end Asterion's turn.
On my way.
You are the best to have in the lead. You could do a D8 of Radiant or a D10 of Fire. Let's try the D10 of Fire. 55%. That's not great. What about Radiant? 60%. Slightly less damage, but 5% better odds. We'll try that. 1. We did a whopping 1 point of damage. Okay. End turn. Disadvantage. Disadvantage. There we go. Okay. So, well, guys, I mean, I thought this was going to be impossible to win, but we are actually landing damage. Hey, Shadow Dancer is here. Hey. All right, guys. Well, Shadow Dancer is in the chat, hanging out and giving me advice in chat. Shadow Dancer has also walked into the room with me, too. So you should come say hi so everybody sees you. Yo, your hair's cute. Don't change it. Okay, come say hi. Just get on screen for a second and say hi to everybody. Okay, well, that was very little bit, but okay. Okay, well, you're cute. Well, Shadow, I'm fighting a bear, which I think you know. And it's my main character's turn. I think I'm going to unleash on this bear. I have Star Map. Let's try it. Shadow says, turn into my ranged form and shoot with ranged attack. I absolutely should do that. Although I'm extremely happy with what I just did. I did 13 points of radiant against this bear with the star bolt. Unfortunately, or star map. Unfortunately, it's now out. I don't have any more of those I can do, which is a bummer. But that was really cool. That was a good... Let's see what happens with the bear now, because the bear's now got to either jump across or something. Let's see what happens. Oh, he can get... Oh, no. Oh. Shoot. Okay. Well, I thought the bear was very slow moving and we were going to be fine, but now we're not fine. Okay, I have 91% odds to hit the bear with my bow with Asterion. That's pretty good. Or if I switch to my regular knife attacks, what would that be? What if I just switch like this? What does that look like? Also 91%. He does better with his knife attacks. I think I'm going to have him try that. He gets 2 shots. He did it. It's terrible. It's terrible damage, but he did it. Okay. Can he pull back? No, he'll get an AOO if he pulls back. Well, how are you doing, Shadow, by the way? You're so nice. What time is it? 9? Everything around here closes at 10. Do you want to get out of here before 10? Go get something or do something? Yeah? All right, guys, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to keep playing for like another 30 minutes. 30, 40 minutes. No, I can't do 40. If I do 40, we'll be too late for everything. We're going to play for another 30 minutes, and then I'm going to head out with Shadow, and we're going to go do treats or shopping or other things. But I'd like to keep playing with you guys here on a Saturday night for just a little bit more. Let's finish this battle and maybe another one. We'll see what we can do. That's the end of Asterion for the moment, though. That's all we can do with him, I think. So let's end his turn. And now let's try Shadow Heart, not Shadow Dancer. Shadow Heart does not have any big damaging attack, which is a problem because this bear is brutal. I could try Command, says Shadow. Oh, I'm doing the wrong one. Resistance. Sacred Flame. Turn Undead. Is it gone? Do I not have it here? Disguise. Oh, I've used all my first level spells. I can't. Okay. Let's just have Shadow hit him real hard. And let's just hope it works. Go. She hit him for 3. It's better than nothing. She doesn't have anything she could dip into. No, not yet. Too new. She can do a shove, though. I don't think she can get away with shoving a bear. Oh, it even says so. It says the bear's too heavy. You can't shove it. Rats. Okay. Well, there's nothing for her to do then. Let's end her turn. Okay. Now we're on the main character, and I really don't... I don't want my main character to be here. I still have a guiding bolt. And it's strong enough it could end the bear in a single shot, but it says target is too close. What? 49%. It's like flipping a coin. I hit or miss based on flipping of a coin. I don't like it. I do have a potion of speed, and what I could do is drink the potion, and then I would get an extra action. I could... Shadow off to the side is saying she's going to give me a hint. Go for it. What's your hint?
You can catch Shillelagh as a bonus
Shadow is so smart. Okay, Shadow's telling me if I use Shillelagh as a bonus action, I will then still get to do one hit. So, let's do it. Click to confirm.
Nothing will stand in my way.
And then hit with the Shillelagh. Oh, it is way better odds. It's 70% odds. Thank you so much. I missed. Shoot. I think we're okay, though. The bear has 14 hit points. He'd probably take one of us down each time he hits us. But there's 3 of us. I think we're going to be fine. Let's just do it. Here we go. Let's see what the bear does. He didn't actually even take me down. He just almost took me down. But that was real bad. Okay, let's see if we can... Can we move Asterion out of the way like this, and then have Asterion do his thing? Okay. Yeah, he hit with one of his daggers. End turn. Miss. Shoot. There's not anything else you can do, is there, girl? No. End turn. Okay. If I can do 7 points of damage, I'm fine. The fight is over and I'm fine. If I don't do 7 points of damage...
The Shillelagh and the Potion of Speed, 2 chances for 70% hit.
Is drinking a bonus action? If I drink... Oh! Hey, everybody! My kitty cat showed up. Lily, come say hi to everybody. Say hi, Lily. Oh, you good girl. Look at you. You good kitty. All right. I think it's empty, right? It's empty. It's okay. I think all the drinks are... Oh, no, this one has a little bit. Okay. Okay, so I have a choice. I can take one swing, very risky, maybe end this bear, and if I don't, the bear ends me. Or I drink the Potion of Speed. I get 2 tries against the bear. I still might not end the bear, but at least I get 2 tries.
But it does. But you can take a swing and then drink a potion afterwards and still get another swing.
Oh, Shadow, it's so good to have you here. Shadow says I can take a swing, drink the potion only if I need to. I love it. Let's do that. Okay, so here we go. A single shot. And it was a crit!
Oh, nice.
It was a crit! Oh, that's so cool. We get gold from the bear. We get a starfish from the bear. And we get honeycomb. Well, at least the honeycomb makes sense. We'll take that. That's so cool. Thank you, Shadow. Shadow, very helpful. Always helpful to have a Shadow.
What am I to do?
Give you advice, but typing makes me sad.
Well,
It's been a long
you're doing
day.
great then.
I'll need to rest soon.
Okay, do I have a way to heal? It looks like all of Shadow Heart's spells are gone. What's this? Cantrips? Okay, and what about Asterion? He doesn't have any way to heal, really. He's got potions. That's it.
Is that blood?
My character has a spell. So let's try the spell.
Can't give up now.
That might be enough. I think what I might do, you guys, is that might be enough healing for right now because I don't think I'm going to pick another fight. I think what I want to do is grab whatever loot is here, then try to get Lizelle, and then go to camp, and we can end the stream there. It'd be a really nice stopping point if we can pull it off.
Light on my feet.
Let's see what we can do. Okay. Can we just walk across? We can just walk across. And there's stuff in here? Is there not stuff? I thought there was a rock in here or something. Oh. Every single one of us failed our nature check. So we can't even unlock the hidden stuff. And this isn't digging through dirt, which means we can't even dig our way through it. Shoot. Alright, We have to let it go.
Let's have a look.
We have to let it go. Yeah. Back up. Okay. So we're off to get Lysel. However, I was saying I didn't want to forget about this wooden trunk. So let's try the wooden trunk. Here we go. Let's give our kits to Asterion.
You'll use yours. You don't have to put it on.
Oh, you'd have to put it on him? Okay, well, I did anyway, but... okay. Asterion. Lockpick that thing.
Crack it open.
I'm not going to add a bonus. The DC's only 5. We'll be fine. Here we go. Well, I mean, it's really easy unless you get a natural 1. Try again using my thieves' tools or continue. I don't want to use my thieves' tools because I was telling you guys my typical playthrough is to not even have Asterion, but instead I have Lysel, and I make Lysel use her astral knowledge thing to be good at lockpicking. So I think I'm going to salvage the thieves' tools. We'll keep them. I'll hit continue. We're going to go get Lysel and see if she can deal with the box.
Looking ahead. Don't waste a step.
Okay. So, actually, I honestly don't know where she is. I might have a hard time finding her. Okay, let's just see. Where are we? We're here. I think we'd already been in this area. Let's come around the side here and see what there is. Maybe there's some vegetation we could use too? No, there's no plants we can pick. Okay, well... let's head in.
There. A mind flare. And it's hurt.
That
Okay.
thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured. Best be careful.
Be careful. Roger. Let's go in. Let's say hi.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion.
Rude. Give in to the emotion, or say this isn't right, step away, or say no, you should be furious, shouldn't you? Oh, I think I'm going to say 3. I think I'm going to say I should be furious. What's going on?
Yes, you feel hate, and you deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
Concentrate on its thoughts, or take advantage of the lapse and break free. Now, I made my character... I did bump my intelligence up. But when I say I bumped my intelligence up, I mean my character was at a penalty for intelligence because she was super dumb. And I set her to 10, which is completely average and boring. So, this is a terrible check. If I do intelligence check right now... try to break free... it's risky because if I screw this up, I think there's actual death involved. I'm gonna try it though. I'm gonna try it. Maybe this ends the game. Let's see what happens. Add a bonus, definitely. Guidance from... yeah, let's do it. Oh, I totally lost. Continue. I don't even have inspiration. I think we might be screwed.
You try to break through, but its mind is impenetrable. With a last surge of defiance, it slaps your efforts away. The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Well, I thought we were going to die if we failed that check. I thought it would then take over my mind and force me to do awful things like kill my friends or whatever. Instead, it just I didn't get to learn any more lore. So that's fine. Let's close those eyes forever then. Okay. Well,
Death is too good for it.
I mean, okay. That was interesting. Oh, he's got loot. Let's take his loot. Spiked bulb and another skull. We just want the spiked bulb. I don't care about the rest. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else in here. It's a big open area. Wait. What was that just lit up? Another mind flare. Let's go there. Let's see what we can see. Another potion of speed, another void bulb, and another spiked bulb. That is freaking excellent. We'll take it. We definitely wanted that. I don't want to go down in there, and I think that's where we've already been, so I think that's kind of useless. Let's try going up out here and see if this is the way to Lizelle. I know she's around here somewhere. Oh, this is the way to our wizard, Gale.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Oh, I forgot we could get Gale right here. Okay, let's do the goblins first, and then let's talk about Gale. A bone, supply pack, goblin. We'll just take it. Let's just take all this stuff from the goblins. We'll dump extra stuff later. Okay, is that all of them? That's everything we can do there. Let's talk to Gale.
What's going on with that room? Looks unstable somehow.
Okay. My character could do this, or Shadowheart could do this, but not Asterion. Let's save, and let's go for it. My character can try it.
Approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Touch it.
A hand? Anyone?
Oh, we have some options.
I don't care what character I'm playing, I always slap the hand.
You always slap the hand? Okay. Let's see. My options are, it's far too dangerous, leave him to his fate. Very mean. I actually kind of like that option a lot. If I was not playing my what would Himmel do character, I would probably want to do that and just leave him to his fate. Because I really don't like Gale as a character. However, I believe on this playthrough, he might be one of my main characters.
Okay, who do you like in this game?
I really like Shadowheart. I really like the Barbarian Girl. Karlach. Shadowheart, Karlach, those two are really good. Who else is there? There's Gale I don't like. Asterion I don't like. Lizelle is neutral to me. Like, I don't like some of the things about her, but... Oh, I hate Will. Forget Will. He's terrible. Who else? Jahira and Minsk. And you also get... Who's the mean girl? Minthara. And Halsin. I actually am fine with Halsin. I would actually like to have Halsin.
I like Halsin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some very delicious fan art made from it as well.
Oh, really? I don't know if you guys heard that, but Shadow is making a point to note that Halsin has some very delicious fan art that has been made of him. All right, well, let's see what we've got going on here. Grab the hand and pull with strength, or Druid wisdom, let flow some words of prayer to soothe the sigil's magic. That sounds cool. Do I have a bonus on this one? There we go. Can I get a guidance too? Guidance myself. Let's go. Better than the one I got last time. Okay.
Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick.
Yeah, of course. There's a chair right there. We're only going to do this for another, what, like 10, 15 minutes? We're fine. Okay. Okay, good. You guys probably can't see it, but Shadow's behind me now, and she's like a shadow. And she's like, I want to see what you're doing.
Gale of Waterdeep.
And
Apologies.
particularly nosy
Usually
too.
better at this.
Oh, goodness. Okay, let's see here. Gale of Waterdeep, he says, apologies, I'm better at this. I'm going to say, are you better at introductions? What do you mean?
At magic.
Oh,
Say,
at magic.
I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the North Lloyd as well.
I like option 3. You don't trust him. Draw your weapon. All right, we'll do number 1.
This man in purple, fuck this guy in particular.
Yeah, we'll do number 1. I was on the Nautiloid, yes.
I can only assume you two were on the receiving end of a rather...
Welcome to our new TikToker. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, let's see here. By the way, we're streaming on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch, all 3. So I got a little number thing that shows me when like people show up and vanish and so on. So welcome to you guys. Let's see here. Gail says, I can only assume you two are on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome... Right, go. Okay, go. I'll say... I'll say I couldn't have phrased it more repellently myself.
No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
That line is so funny considering what
You seem to know enough about our condition to
Yeah.
realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
Okay, am I one of the few that can get rid of this parasite? And I am certainly not. So let's see. I mean, there's a druid-only option. Why wouldn't we take it? Let's try the druid-only option. That's unique dialogue. Here we go. I can tend to wounds and ailments, but alien parasites, I'm afraid not.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Sounds like a plan. You're welcome to join me.
Most excellent. Parasite shared is a parasite halved. Or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Okay. All right. And we need to level him up. Let's do it.
You get to pick a school.
We pick a school for him?
Oh, or you could be a blade singer.
That's the new one. So I wanted to explore. Oh, Yuza is here. Shadow plus old man.
Yusao has arrived.
Yuzaho has arrived. That's so cool. Yuza, we're literally like gonna be here for only like another 10 or 15 minutes, but it's so nice for you to hang out for the last few minutes. I really love it. We just got Gale. We're playing Baldur's Gate 3. And Yuza says, yeah, I saw Shadow's face. Yeah, she's here. She's hanging out. She's giving me a little guidance right now because I'm not as good at Baldur's Gate 3 as I am at Fallout. I kind of actually suck at Baldur's Gate 3. So I'm taking all the guidance I could get.
I just felt like being a little gremlin. I don't know if you can hear me, but hi.
Yeah, we can see your voice. Your voice shows up here. It's just a little quiet, but he can probably hear you.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so class features. A level 1 spell slot unlocked. Sculpt spells. You create pockets of safety. Allies automatically succeed their saves. Oh, damn. I really like that, though.
Yeah, the evocation one's hard to pass up. It's so nice to just be able to chuck fireballs and not hurt your friends.
Yeah, like, that's too good. What?
It is.
What?
It is very hard to choose anything other than that.
Oh, we're not even getting the opportunity to change his wizard thing, though.
Click on that one. Here you go.
This gives you this. Oh, what about? Doesn't each class get subclasses that are like the, like the circle of the stars for the druid?
Yeah, but for wizard, it's their school, wizard school.
Oh.
And blade singer is thrown in there.
Oh, here, blade singing.
Singing, yeah.
Oh, that's the new thing. Okay. Yuza says, be right back, about to make an account called Young Man Gate. Thanks, Yuza. We should stick with evocation, though, because he's going to get to do spells that don't hurt his friends.
It's true. It's hard to pass up. I do evocation like every single time because it's so good. The only time I don't do evocation is because I'm like, I always do evocation. I should do something different. So
Yeah.
It's just too good not to, really.
Yeah. I could see me doing conjuration, but that's it.
It doesn't even give you anything that cool. You can just have evocation and still do conjuration shit.
We'll stick with evocation. Let's do that. Yuza, how are you doing tonight, by the way? You having a good night? I hope you're doing well. I've been having a lot of fun doing this Baldur's Gate 3 stream. I think I've been going for about 3 or 4 hours now. We're thinking we're going to go out and grab like a bite to eat or something in just a few minutes, but I did want to just I was hoping I could get Gale and Lizelle both before I end the stream. I don't know that I can, though, because I'm supposed to end the stream in just like 7 or 8 minutes. So, but let's at least pick out his stuff. He could do Burning Hands, Find Familiar, an Ice Knife, Long Strider, Magic Missile, Protection. He only gets 2 choices, though.
But don't forget, if you find scrolls, he can add as many as he wants.
False Life, Featherfall.
It's hard to say no to Magic Missile.
Yeah, Magic Missile's really good. Color Spray. This is an evocation. Okay, Magic Missile evocation? Evocation. I would love for him to have Find Familiar also. If I do Chromatic Orb and Find Familiar, I get an evocation for him, and I get to do a familiar. My problem is that we're not even taking advantage of his superpower, which is he doesn't hit friends, because I don't think Chromatic Orb is like an area of effect.
No, all you really have is Burning Hand right now. You need to, it's really...
Oh, but I don't even like Burning Hands.
Honestly, you need second level Shatter is when it really gets good.
All right, well, okay, so in that case, we should just do first level for what we think is best. Let's just do that. Okay, and then prepared. Wait a second. What was this?
Those are the ones you learn in your spellbook for free.
Oh.
Those are the ones you remembered today.
Oh. Okay.
You can't actually change these in the middle of the day unlike a normal wizard.
Okay. Mage Armor, Witch Bolt, Sleep, Thunder Wave, Grease. Well, we're gonna get rid of Grease, that's for sure. And let's put in Chromatic Orb in place of that. Let's see. Thunder Wave, Sleep.
Thunder Wave because it can push people back, which is nice.
Yeah, especially for him. He's kind of a wimp. I don't want to do Sleep either. Ugh. Okay, and then I'm gonna throw the Find Familiar in. Screw it.
Something interesting about Find Familiar is you can cast Find Familiar.
Yeah.
And then open your spellbook, take it off of the spells that you know, and you'll get to keep for your familiar.
Oh, I see. You could swap them midday. Yeah.
The rest of the buff spells, like if you try and do that with Mage.
Maru is here. Maru, that's so nice of you to show up. All right, so we got Yuza on Twitch. We got Maru on Twitch. Welcome, welcome. Maru says, I know nothing about this game, but kick ass. We shall accept. Maru, the bad news is I think we're almost done. But maybe if you stick around, you could join us for a raid. Maybe we'll raid with very few people. We'll raid with because we'll only have 4 viewers. We'll have you, Yuza, Shadow, and myself. But we could do a raid with that. We could find somebody nice to jump into.
Death counter starting now.
Maru starts the death counter. All right. Just on the regular difficulty. Well, okay, that's kind of exciting. Let's go over here. And so right up here is Lizelle, I think. I could be wrong. No, there she is. Okay. So we get Lizelle right there, but we really need to go. So let's do this. Let's save. And guys, I'm going to pull up. Let's just see if there's anybody on Twitch right now that we could raid into. That girl Tam? I've never been able to raid Tam because I'm always like, I don't stream when she streams. Oh my God, we're going to do it. We're going into Tam. Okay, you guys. Everybody who wants to help me with this raid should come on to Twitch right now. I'm so excited. What you should do is come find Old Man Fallout on Twitch. Raid that girl Tam. If you can get into Old Man Fallout on Twitch right now, you should. This will be so fun. We'll do a quick raid on that girl Tam. Okay. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. I've had such a good time, and thanks for joining me as we started this new character in Baldur's Gate 3. Maru, Uza, Shadow, here we go. We're going to all go, and we're going to raid that girl Tam with just a tiny number of people, but we'll do it. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you soon. Oh, wait. I'm in trouble. How do I get this to work? Hold on. I can't tell it yes yet. Wait, don't leave, you guys. I gotta find the fix. Where is the fix? I want see-through blah blah. Hold on. There, see-through blah blah. Okay. Restore all windows and 4 viewers ready to raid. Here we go, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.